Oh, gets the wall jump off. Crouch M.
Didn't have the
Musui.
super confirm. That could have been it. He was waiting for that.
Musui.
He was waiting for that. All right, what's up, everyone? Good morning. We are here back in the 10-0 studio for another 10v10. Today's 10v10, right? 10v10. This time we got BBTAG versus BBCF. This is something Obama's been wanting to see ever since the first one. You know, ever since we had that Guilty Gear versus BBTAG exhibition. Surprisingly won by the Guilty Gear community. Has been on a roll recently, but you know, there's been a lot of talk the past few years about BBTAG. Is it the real BlazBlue? Does it count? Like, does it even deserve to have that name? Are these guys as good as the real BlazBlue players? So we're going to meet here in the neutral ground today. BBTAG versus BBCF. This actually happened last week. I did not see it though, so I'm very lucky. So this is just going to be a rerun of what happened last week, right? Last week we missed it because we were doing. What was last week? It was SNK versus Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
So we did that one instead. So this week we're going to catch up on BBCF, BBTAG, 10v10, a lot of big names. Can you go back to the AFK screen? I want to see. Just read them out here. Yeah, so BBCF, I mean, it was kind of like you said, too, back when we talked about BBTAG, is like, even though BBTAG is a new game, so a majority of these players could also be considered BBCF players as well. Like, we considered, Guilty Gear players, all sorts of different games. I would say the only one, Noble, I think. So Noble is like young blood. I think he did actually get his start in BBTAG.
Yeah, actually a true BBTAG player.
Yeah.
He was really, really strong.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks ago, I think, right? In the BlazBlue tag matchup that we saw there.
Yep.
He played really, really well. Really, really controlled. Really, really just clean neutral. What you would expect from Gran at the highest level, basically. I would say he was the standout player on their team.
The thing I like about him, I think you can kind of tell he's a BBTAG player because he plays a little bit, I'm not going to say like a nut, but he's willing to just kind of take the big risk. He wants to rely on that offense rather than kind of play like a neutral, like defensive style Gran. That's what BBTAG is. BBTAG is a very aggressive offensive game, and I think it shows in his play style there. Yeah,
almost. I would say almost very, very contrary to what we saw last week with Lagia, right?
Yeah.
It was kind of polar opposites almost.
Down back.
Yeah.
Just hold down
and
back.
It's funny because they both stand in similar positions, but the pressure feels completely different.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we have last week we talked about that too. The DBF team specifically, the team composition was kind of whack. It was like 4 cats, like 3 grands. It was nothing fancy. But I like the character variety that we see today. But look at that, 3 Luanes. I thought this was bottom 1. I thought he was bottom 1 there.
Yeah, cash money out here, man. 2 on BBTAG side.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, a much more balanced team roster on both sides, really.
A lot of unique characters. We got Inotoko there, Matera. We got 2 Zoes, one of my favorite characters. We got these 2. They got 2 of Narmai over there. DISA and Daiwa. So Daiwa is actually, everyone talks about Mito, but I think Daiwa might be, I don't know, it's hard to say. There's a lot of really good Narmayans, but I think he's the number 1 ranked Narmaya.
You got Ryo and Fenrichi running Percival as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I think X factor for the BBCF team, if you know anything about fighting games, you have to say this person's name. Inotoko. It has to be the one I'm looking at. First of all, I feel like a character we don't see too much outside of what Tahichi ran her last week at the SNK vs. Dragon Ball event. But it doesn't feel like she's terribly common. You recently did a video on the top characters out of the top 100 ranked online.
It's not online yet. Look forward to that. Look forward to that one.
All right. Well, given what you saw there, what were your impressions on Matera?
So the thing about Matera is she's a very strong character, but she's hard to win with at high levels. So there's 2 ways you can play her. You can play her properly, like the way you see Tahichi play, and I assume how we're going to see Inotoko play, is using her, employing her zoning game, and like you have to be really on point with your anti-airs and everything. Your defense has to be strong. That's the proper way to play. That's how you're going to win at high level. But at low, mid-level, she's an absolute monster. You play her like Magneto, right? You just rush down. So I feel like she's really easy. She's very, very strong at the lower mid-levels, but at the high level, she's still powerful, but it's a lot about the player's skill. Because you can't get away with I'm going to just hop in there. You got to be ready here. But Inotoko, this guy's a legend.
Yeah, just looking at the roster too, I feel the same way every time, right? KOUJI-KOG, he's been That dude has to get like the most games in terms of exhibitions.
Yeah,
I feel like he's on a different team every week. He's like perfect legend with sponsors, right?
Yeah.
Like he's just on a different squad every weekend. But he's getting the games in at this level.
He's grinding.
And he's always the X factor too. Like I said here, right? The sole Fostiva representation at this exhibition. You have to be looking at him to try to make waves for this team. Hurting him once, that's one thing, but that guy in a 1-1, that's tough, man. But also, there's also zapapoyo, right? So what about this guy? He's playing Soris.
Yeah.
Who I think most people would kind of assume is kind of not so strong in the current meta. Or
I think
what do
most
you
people will accept Soris probably the weakest character right now. But the thing about it was actually SKD who said this a while back about the low tier in BBTAG. It's not so much that they're weak, it's that they're inconsistent. So I feel like that's a really good way to put it. So Soris can absolutely destroy you, especially in a 1-1. You know, the thing about this character, he doesn't do big damage with combos. It's not like a Gran or Cat where you just die. It's just
outside the corner.
Yeah. But I mean, that's just like standard stuff. And even there, his corner damage is not as big as the other characters. But it's more like he's very, very fast. And before you notice it, like if you're not paying attention, you're like, wait a second, why am I down 60% health? I just got punched, like 4 times. It didn't seem like a lot was going on. But if he can get into a rhythm, like that's how Soris is to me. He's a very rhythm-based character.
Yeah, the other mark about him is I would say his chip damage too.
Yeah, chip.
Right, it's very easy to kind of get pushed into the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now you're hesitant to press buttons. You can play around with the dodge mechanic if you want to try to read a dash punch, but he can keep relatively safe pressure. He can, and especially against a lot of characters, he can put himself at a position where you can't really counterattack, right? It's kind of just pressure that he can lay on you, and the chip damage adds up. It's similar to Charlotta, right, with hands.
Yeah, it's not so much about counterattacking Soris. It's about interrupting him. So he's got a pattern, he's got a rhythm, he's got a timing. So he wants to counterpunch you. He's a counterpunch kind of character, but you have to just be one step ahead of him. You have to put out your button at a weird time so that he dashes into it. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes there.
All right, so with that, we're going to cut to this is it, man. 20 lives on each side. Let's see who can get it done. BBTAG versus BBCF.
It's the same as before? It's the same as the 2-life system?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, we've been seeing this 2-life system. And look, I like this putting up Noble. I think they did that too before. He's young, he's fresh, he plays Gran. This is a good starting character. Just throw him out here. So Noble against KAITYO. KAITYO running BBCF. That's one of the Izayoi gods from back in the day.
Yeah, Noble's a strong opener. I like that for them.
I feel like Gran is always. I feel like every team we see just throws out Gran first. But anyway, first match of the day. This is Gran Charlotta. This matchup is bad for Charlotta on paper, but of course it is Charlotta. She can get in whenever she wants, just like that. EXT can flip on the other side, and that's plus. There's Noble, no respect, mashing 2D on defense. Now KAITYO's cornered. And see, this is not where you want to be.
Man, waiting it out, and then you get tagged by the EX ball. Neutral jump.
Another one. Nice.
Noble just ate 66% health. Just a neutral jump.
Yeah, that's what they do. Nice, and that's over just like that. EX demon flip. Yeah, the neutral jump or the jump forward it's like a next level for the throw bait. But then you saw it also beats Gran, because Gran will just mash on 2D. So that covered both options from KAITYO in there. Even though he hit his back to the wall, like he's just one EX ball. That's all it takes, one EX ball, and then turn turn. Demon flip. Noble kind of getting Charlotte right now. Yeah, that's just safe pressure. That block check is actually, you cannot DP. It's really weird the way this game works. It's airtight. Oh my god. So no super. Not going to take that much damage as if you had whatever, but now Noble's in a lot of trouble. Jump C, keeping him in the corner now. 2D just going to take that time. Yeah, just get out of the corner, just reset. Oh, he's dead. Yep. And KAITYO, okay. So nothing too fancy there. Just like a standard Charlotte round, right? So she just got in, and then her pressure. Just once she's on top of you, just stays on top. You guess wrong twice, you're dead. So Noble, as much as we were hyping him up before, he didn't do anything. He just got washed real quick. But it's just one, just one round. One life.
One life. Like we said, he's a good opener. I feel like That's somebody you could put in later. He sits down, he gets 1 or 2 games in. All of a sudden, he starts to get hot. He can become a big problem for the BBCF team.
Yeah. And we always like clown on Leffen, but BlazBlue is definitely a game where you can lose one game. Just like, wait, what happened? Like the game was
That's
over.
the actual game that should be first to 3, first to 5 tournaments. Actually. But not even just BB. That's just common with it's a common trend. I'd say most of the Arc System Works games. You have to learn to let those rounds go.
Yeah. So that's how Noble probably is feeling right now. You know, all right, the round was pretty quick. I guess he's gonna tag out here. I don't know if they're gonna put in, Charlotta. Grant is already a good matchup for Charlotta. I don't know who they want to send in. Dora in there chilling. Dora abandoning his roots. BlazBlue is the game that made Dora.
Dora's my dude too, man.
He threw it in the trash.
I'm actually a Dora fan, but this is treason. This cannot go unpunished as far as I'm concerned.
He abandoned BB. He was like, "Nah, I'm a BB tag player." All right, so here we go. This is that Soares we were talking about. Zapapoyo, Soares against Charlotta. So if you're playing Soares, this matchup I can't say is in his favor. Because he doesn't have a DP to deal with the pressure, but he's not going to get zoned out. So that's just one other big weakness he has. He's a very close range fighter. He gets zoned out, but against Charlotta, you don't have to worry about that. It's going to be in your face.
Yeah, he's going to be competing in a similar range, but he has a few good ways to build a frame advantage as well, right? With the rock punch, and also again, his chip is a factor for her as well. No reversal, but only up until he gets enough meter for Skybound Art.
And there it is right there. So
the counter punch, like you said.
We haven't seen the combo yet. Really, just pokes and then 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, and already he's got that huge life lead, or brought it down to like 30%. Any other character, that's a punish right there. So whenever EX hands like that whiffs, you get a free punish, you get a free DP, but he did not have it. That should be the round. Yep, 1 in the super. Bomb. All right. The names are reversed though. Don't be fooled up there. Zapapoyo player 2, running the Soares.
Battle 2, engage.
That move right there. So we talked about his rush punch, but his 5B, that straight kick right there, and then the roundhouse is 5C.
Strong footsie stool. Yeah. Anytime you have a standing normal that's just like with a very stiff hitbox directly in front of them like that, that's a very strong footsie stool.
Or knockdown, push him in the corner, and this is where Soares is going to struggle, right? No DP, just got to hold his pressure. Backing away at the life lead. Okay. That's a confirm. Tried walking under, very unlucky. Yeah, roll into the super.
And that's it.
Yeah. He had the right idea, right? He saw the neutral jump, wanted to walk under, get on the other side.
Just a little bit too late on it.
Soares, that's another weakness he has, is he's very slow. His movement speed on the ground, very slow. He's designed to use his punches to move around, right? This time, finally chooses a tech. It's a late tech. EX doesn't connect, but he's able to get out the corner here. I gotta talk about Kaityo too. So there's kind of like a mutual understanding when you fight Soares. It's like when it's his turn, when it's your turn. So it's about him taking risks when, even though he's minus, if he wants to press a button or try dodging or something. But so far, both players being very kind of by the book.
His frame data, he has a lot of situations where he's either even on block, -1, -2, right?
Who's this teabag? But what's this guy doing? Neutral jumping again, man. The Kaityo special, huh?
Neutral jump. Yeah. Paying off dividends here. Kaityo with a shot here. Punish on the whip throw attempt.
It's just jumping. Yeah. Charlotte's got the best jump in the game. This thing is ridiculous. So a lot of characters, too, they have a floaty jump. If you try and jump out of a throw attempt, it'll be too slow. You won't be able to punish it. But Charlotte's just so fast. We've seen it, 5 times? Just run up in their face, neutral jump. If they press a button, they get punished. If they try to tech the grab, they get punished. And now Kaityo up 2-0.
Yeah, Kaityo 素晴らしい。ありがとうございます。Kaityo、あと18回やけん。俺らちょっとランクマしようか。俺ら隣の
I don't understand. I mean, I guess that's what happens if you have Soares on your team. It's like, when do we put this guy up? I'd like to throw him up early. They threw him up maybe to see if we could make something happen. I would have saved him. Can you back the... I just leave it, I guess. But
what?
I wanted to see the characters again, but that might mess up the YouTube. So who they have? They got Percy right there. They got KOUJI. They have 2 Grands. Those are all characters that'll beat Charlotta on paper. They're all good matchups for her. Of course, she can win anything, but yeah, I feel like that was mean that they sent up. They just threw out Soares.
Fukunaga and Kinji, too, representing Lancelot.
Yeah, I feel like every team's got to have a Lance, right? We talked about how team composition is important. Lance he's already a strong character, but also he fits that very specific role. It's like, oh man, there's a Ferry player that's getting hot. There's a Matera player that's getting hot, like throughout the Lance.
For team compositions, he's a really important tool.
Bring out the Lance right there. They put in Dora. Okay, Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne against Charlotta. Not sure. I don't think this really specifically a bad matchup. I don't know. I still don't believe the propaganda of Lil Wayne being just trash. Every week, Lil Wayne players doing work in these things. There's still Lil Wayne hitting master left and right every day. I think his time has come. Or at least until we move back to offline play. Then we'll see. But online, come on. I've never seen anyone survive Yig or the human pyramid without taking a ton of damage.
You think he's one of those characters like Charlotta who becomes better on net play?
Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. You know, these very... Well, I'm not going to say Lil Wayne's simple, but Charlotta's baby's first fight against Karen.
Wow.
And with the lag, she gets way, way stronger. Nice. Dora's making good reads right now.
He's setting in the overhead for no reason, too. Gonna get his back put to the wall here, though. Kaityo gonna pile on damage because empty low setup off the demon flip.
Yeah, it's a super plus right there, and if you stand up to take the overhead, all right, can Dora punish? Let's see. Hey, what's up? Zig Supers, baby. And look at that, he got punished for trying to punish. That's why sometimes it's better just to ignore it. Here's it. Can you survive? He's mid-screen, he's mid-move, he might.
Yeah. Mario Party time.
Here we go, chips adding up. Why are you jumping like that? Why? I don't think Kaityo's ever seen a Yggdrasil before. Not sure what he was doing there, but, you know, just throwing away the round. Dora was like, okay, all right. If you want to hold up, just let's go. So even though he got hit by that last ball, he was going to die to the rock pillars there. But yeah, again, this is apparently the worst character in the game, right? His Yggdrasil will never work after week 1, but it seems week after week after week, this monster's doing work. Nice, got the counter confirm here. Dora desperately trying to build up that meter now. He wants to get 100. He's got to be careful not to die, though, right? So, all right, now he's in blue. So if he gets 100, he's got a chance.
Wow, but Kaityo with the MC jump cross up on the other side. And that was enough? Wow.
Yeah, for some reason, Charlotte's supers, she needs it. They do above average damage. She needs it. She needs it. But again, Dora not able to get the Yggdrasil out that time, really make anything happen. It's always a wild card. You never count out Lil Wayne until Yig is out.
Kind of hit overhead.
Yeah, it's not Dora mashing, right? Doesn't want to deal with that jump low again.
Set and take a bite to eat, get some health back. Calls his cousin, counter poke, no cancel.
I like that. I gotta copy that. So he was just waiting. He wasn't walking. He wasn't walking forward. He wasn't backdashing. He was just waiting for that EX ball to come out.
And Dora with the optimal position-making decision there. Had Kaityo juggled in the missiles, completely kept running, crossover to the other side. Probably gave up a little bit of damage there, but got the positioning.
Okay, EX ball. All right, no, he's smashing this while he's getting hit. He's smashing. All right, Kaityo, you showed you didn't know what to do the first time. All right, chip. He's gonna go. You can't just keep doing that, dude. You can't. And now you're gonna lose to regular chip. Bro, what kind of strategy is this? What kind of strategy is that? What is this guy doing?
I was gonna ask you. Why would
he doesn't know what he's doing.
Why is he just jumping and taking the chip?
Because he's a stupid BlazBlue player. He thought he had barrier block. He was running up, jumping barrier. That's not what you do. You can't ignore Yggdrasil. As much as you want to, as much as, you know, this move was a mistake and never should have been in the game, you have to deal with it. You have to try and dodge his stuff. That's 2 rounds where he was like, you know, I'm just going to jump and take the chip. And so Dora's like, all right, you take it all until you're down to that 1 pixel, and then I'll chip you out with a different move. Yeah. It's horrible. Dude, I hate it. Don't get me wrong. This is my most hated move in any fighting game of all time, but you have to... You can't ignore it, you know? You can't put your head under the sand and just be like, oh, you know, I don't have to worry about Yig. You're going to run into Lil Wayne. He's a very common character. It's not like Arcuna. You know, Arcuna, I'll just dodge. There's not enough Arcunas, I'll just ignore them. I won't fight them. I'll walk away. If they sit down, I'll walk off the cap. That's fine. But there's way too many Lil Waynes. You cannot ignore that little mini game. You have to learn how to deal with it. And the thing is, even though we've had the game out for what? 3-4 months.
No, it's been longer than that.
It was
Right?
about 4 months. Came out early February. So like 4 months. You know, everyone said it's only week 1. Remember we had our event and it was Luane Grand Finals.
Yeah, Kaimart won,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, just mirrors and everything. And everyone's like, you know, it's only going to be week 1. People are going to figure out how to deal with the active zone. No, she still is doing work.
It's hit that point where it feels like if you're going to invest in the game, you have to just invest that one day or whatever just to like learning how to deal with it, right? Because I just think the worst thing on earth would be like you grind this game, you play it out so much. You don't want to lose to a. Yeah. You don't want to use yourself in tournament or anything like that, right?
Yeah, the thing is you can't. So there's, you know, it's not as good as it was week 1, obviously, but it's also not as bad as people make it out to be. Where it's like if you just spend some time in training mode, you'll never ever get hit by anything. You'll be able to. That's absolutely not true. Which is why that move is a mistake. Please take it out. I'm begging. Anyway, it's something of no Daiwa. It's Daiwa. No Toko, right? Yeah, they're saying Daiwa right now. It's the highest ranked Narmaya player. Got to talk about Narmaya too, man. Every week, not just these, but you know, I play the game, I watch people. This character is a monster. This character is very, very, very strong.
Well, even when she came out, right? We were saying, yeah, she has just about everything you could want. She's just a little bit more involved, right, compared to Cat Grand, but she's got everything. And the players at this point, they've been playing long enough to where they, you know, even though she's a little bit more demanding execution-wise or, you know, awareness-wise, right? She requires a certain level of awareness with the stance cancels and stuff. The players are good enough now to where that's not even really an issue.
I mean, the players themselves were saying, like, just give me time. Even back then. The good ones, not you American guys watching that.
My character's so... That far DP.
Yeah. But they were always saying, just give me some time. Yeah, you're dead. You got super.
Daiwa, nasty.
Just give me some time. Just give me some time. They got their time now. Now their mind's doing work.
That's how those characters can... That's how they go sometimes, right? Sometimes it takes a week. Even for a simpler design game like this, right? You have to give players time to build that familiarity, build that awareness.
We saw right there something, too. Like, the other thing, too, is, you know, everyone always talks about how she's just, you know, like a weaker Cat, but she's got tools that no one else has. We saw it right there. He did the full screen dash, right?
No, her pressure's scarier than Cat now, right?
Oh, that little mistake right there from Dora. But she can punish you full, like, actually the entire full screen. So Dora was trying to run away, call the boys, Daiwa snip that out. Just full screen slash.
Little touch, solid pressure here, too, switching to Kaguya.
Dora wants to get chipped. He's begging, like, please chip me just a little bit.
Boot on out.
Please chip me.
Dude,
please chip me.
If my cousin ever came to my house and tooted his ass up in the air like that. Bro, you can't toot your hands up like that, man.
Alright, there it is. Yeah. So Dora, you saw, wasn't even going in. He was just waiting for Daiwa to chip him out so he could bring out Yig. And let's see, how does Daiwa do? Uh-oh, he jumps. Danger.
Let's go, Daiwa. Daiwa said, I'm a booty warrior. Let's go.
A lot of chip there, a lot of chip, and also that full screen push. And there it is. That's what I was talking about. That is a full screen. Cat can't do that. Grant can't do that. That is only Narmaya. So Dora thought he was safe. It's full screen. Let me call my boys out there. I would, nope.
That's another merit of the character too, right? A lot of built-in movement.
Yeah. This stuff is like unsafe. All Dora's been. You know, she has tools that are unsafe with block, but if you use them well. Yeah, handle Daiwa. Tying it up 2-2 right now. Yeah, that was twice, right? 2 times in that one set. They have the, I just noticed a player there, the team names down there. So they have for BBTAG, it says BlazBlue, then in quotes, it's like the new version.
The newest version.
Because they're trolling. It's like, is BBTAG really BlazBlue? And then BBCF says, we're waiting for the new version. They want the new BB.
That's what I'm talking about, man. All these... See, man. Let me stop before I get called toxic on Twitter. Let me stop before I get canceled again. All I'm gonna say is if BBCF goes off, I'm gonna have a lot to say.
I don't know what people want for the new BBCF. You know, I love BBCF. I love all the BlazBlue series, but you know, I'm happy for whatever comes out. But I've seen people saying what they want, like Exert. Which honestly, I don't. But I guess you know the times are changing now. So they like talking about the graphics. You know how Arcs has been doing this crazy with Dragon Ball and even like Granblue here and Exert and Strive and all these like these crazy, was it 2.5D models or whatever? So people are like, just remake BlazBlue with the new graphics.
I mean, I think it's okay. personally, I'm okay with them. Like BB's done. I'm okay with them to start something new.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with whatever.
BB was a good game. You know, it had a good run. I don't think you have to try to force something new to continue it. You know, especially with the way that game looked too. I feel like aesthetically they would have to do something really, really. They would have to do something really dramatic to kind of have the same effect. I think.
Our sprite's dead. We can only rely on the smaller the indie game companies to make the sprites. Oh, they got a little spreadsheet right there. Man, the BBCF players too. Even though Dora is definitely the traitor, but the BBCF players, man. They got Kinji. Kinji is one of the best Taokaka. These are all players I used to fight over the years, man. Kinji, one of the best Taokakas there. Monster we've seen. He's kind of a newer player for BB.
Well, he was part of that new gen of BB, right? That he came on super strong towards the latter half.
During like BBCF.
Yeah, even after Fenrichi, right? Fenrichi initially made that jump around 2012, 2013. But Monster, I felt like he didn't really show up and start, busting grapes on people's heads until like 2015, 16, right?
But he, like, by the end, he was one of the strongest.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
All sorts of stuff there.
They said in particular with him, his on net play. He said this kid just grinds net play nonstop because he lives out there in Kyushu, right?
The West Coast guys are all out there. The guy streaming this too, I think, is actually, I don't think he's playing it, but those West Coast guys. This guy, dettywhiterock, I played this guy too. He used to play Bang, I believe. Bang and Hazama. He was never like a total monster too in BP. So I don't know how hard he's been going in Granblue. We'll find out. Playing Percival. It's my boy. Well, every week we talk about it, right? I don't know if this is a meme or not, guys, but everyone's saying Percival is the clear number one best character in the entire game.
How do you think he does versus Narmai?
I don't think Percy does. Like the way the character design, it's not that he beats anybody like, oh man, he just crushes everybody. He just kind of has all the tools you need, right? So I think it's more like they consider number one because he has an even or winning matchup against everybody. But I think Narmai is just as good, right? So this is probably very, very close to even here.
It's like neutral, they're competing in really similar ranges.
In neutral, Percy will definitely win with his range, but Narmai has a different approach. Oh, he's dead. Oof. Yeah,
wow.
Get out of here.
Yes.
Get out of here. Yeah, he messed up his confirm right there. So that button is so good, that 5P, that little poke. So a lot of times you press the button, you just buffer in the super. You look like you're really cool. You're like, man, he confirmed that, but no, he's just buffering. But Daiwa taking that little step forward to make sure that it was blocked, and then he got that free punish there.
Auto combo Daiwa with the sweet mash. Holds his positioning here.
That's minus, I'm not sure.
Gonna build the gauge here too. Not done yet. EXDP Ender comes through with the cross up. Nasty.
Yeah. Dude, Narmai is a beast. Narmai is a beast. That was, did he just kind of get lost right there?
That was a game? That was fast as hell.
That second round was just speed run. But yeah, Percy again. Percy again getting his back blown out on stream. Come on, man. When's gonna be Percy's week, man? I want to see. I haven't actually seen anything recently. This whole talk about Percy number one was week 1. It was the first week. First 2 weeks. I haven't seen the Japan players recently talk about it, so I gotta look it up. But Daiwa continuing the streak. He's a monster too. Daiwa is a beast, so if you are the BBTAG team, you gotta send up somebody. You gotta send up like a Kubo, a KOUJI. You gotta send up one of your big dogs here. Like Diddy was not the answer. That guy is not at Daiwa's level.
Yeah, for you guys at home, if you're looking left side, that says 19 wins until they win. On the right side, it's 16 wins until they win. So it's a countdown. Everybody's got 2 lives. So far, BBTAG in the lead. Sorry, BBCF in the lead. BBTAG sending up purepure. What? On BBTAG? Purepure?
Against so Daiwa? Purepure is Ferry. So Ferry against Narmai. I guess this could be good, right? Narmai, I don't know, because Narmai does have tools to get in. But we'll see. Ferry does well against everybody. So this character's a beast. But yeah, you know, Ferry's a very kind of unique character. So the fact that they were like, all right, put in purepure, so he must feel confident against Armai. He's also a really, really strong player, just in general here. But it looks like he's nervous. He's just kind of sitting there. He joined the room. He's just chilling. The coolest person in Japan are Zeph and Dora, and they don't take part in community battles. I think you are making things up in the chat. Again.
Damn, how'd I go talk about Niga like that? The disrespect?
Zeph is probably, you know, I watched the Percy replay. So Dogra is really good, but Dogra's just Dogra. Like it's not that his Percival is good. It's just Dogra is a good player. Zeph is, I think, without a doubt, the strongest Percival player. Like he takes advantage of the most stuff. He's got the most tech. But whenever I watch the replays, he just loses it. Gets destroyed, I swear. Purepure still just chilling here. Maybe they might have a connection issue. We might have to have him rejoin. Chat is saying that the Japan audio is too loud.
Yeah, it's changing throughout the video. They're adjusting it, not me. But I changed it.
What kind of stuff do you see Zeph do that you don't see out of Dogra? Like, Zeph is optimal on everything. And, like, his confirms are ridiculous. So, on his EX slide, like, if his counter hit, everything is going to be optimal. If he gets a counter, he's going to change his combo. He's going to dash in and get the close H. He uses close M as an anti-air, which is ridiculous. No other Percival player does that at all. So on reaction, just close M, a counter, and get a confirm off that. In the corner, again, he loves doing, because Percy's got the command grab. So he'll run up, he'll fake the command grab, and so naturally people will jump back, is how you avoid the command grab. So he'll do that, he'll bait out the jump back, and he'll do the fireball loops in the corner, crouch heavy, B fireball, crouch heavy, B fireball. 5H and just murder you like that. He uses the throw OS he's got 2 different throw OSs that he uses that nobody else uses. Dogra on the other hand, he just mashes. He legit is like shades of Kazunoko. Watching him just disrespect everyone on Wake Up, and I'm just like, my god, and it works. So I'm not saying he's just a masher, but he knows when to challenge, when to press buttons. That's definitely Dogra's power right there. What's going on? Alright, so it looks like Pure joined the room, then couldn't enter, so he left the room, so they're going to send in Kubo instead. Kubo, one of the original Grand Masters. He was, what's his name? He was Kazunoko's teacher. He put out all the early Grand Tech. Really strong player, but the last few times we've seen him, hasn't been doing.
Yeah, in the community battle events, he has not been performing not to the level that we would expect, right?
Hyping him up a little
like
bit.
Like I said, I put him at the like brigadier general status. I'm expecting him to like just drop body bags all over the place, right? But he's been in these community battles. He has not been terribly impressive or effective.
Yeah, I mean he plays Grand too. He plays a very strong character, very strong in first to ones. He's just a monster. He's fighting in veteran, but just has not been doing the work. All right, so we have all sorts of. They're trying to connect here. These BBTAG players. Oh, canceling the view. All right, they're going to leave the room and they're going to come back. Every week we have some connection issues like this. He can't even leave the room. He tried. He couldn't get out. But yeah, Kubo did really well in the BBTAG year 1. I don't think like during the late era he wasn't really doing too hot. But of course he's another player that played BBCF.
Well, no, Evo Japan, right?
Did he? I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, I think it was like the first. Yeah, after he got sponsored, he got sponsored by what was it, Yoshimoto? Yeah, he won. I remember he won a BBTAG tournament to get his Yoshimoto sponsor to go to Evo early on there. But this guy also played BBCF, man. He's a dick too, man. He used to taunt me and do like astrals, like, you know, it's disrespectful to do an astral.
Damn, the Giuna lore. You were just bullied by Kubo.
Yeah,
then,
I bullied him back too.
And then you finally bullied him back, and then you became a bully yourself.
That's right.
All right, I see it.
That's how it was.
That's just a terrible cycle that just keeps repeating itself.
It's the beautiful arcade experience.
Now look at you, toxic as hell, lazy. Go ahead.
Just watching him play, commentate his match now. Yeah, another one of the players. So yesterday they did the Rage League. So another one of my old rivals from back in the day, this guy named Mame. He qualified in winners. So nobody knows who Mame is. Everyone's like, who's Mame? Who's this guy? Who's this guy? Because he's kind of been out of the spotlight. But me and all the Nagoya players are like, oh, I know Mame. Yeah, it was like 1,000+ people, a lot of big names, just outs. A lot of big names went down in losers too. But this guy Mame, no sponsor, no nothing, out in winners. I was like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, how much have you watched of it so far?
Of Rage?
Yeah.
0.
Seems like a lot of people were upset early on. Mochi's still in winner's side though.
I mean, Mochi's a beast.
Yeah. Yeah, you're tripping, man. Kubo won Evo Japan this year. I definitely remembered I remember because something happened when he got off stage that I had to do. I forget what happened. Like, I think he slipped or he fell or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah, Kubo dominated. I guess he was running the...
Yeah, that was a speed run, if I remember correctly.
He was running the Yumi, right? That's the other thing about Kubo's. This is, you know, there's always players in every game that they're like, oh, that guy's a scumbag because he's only going to pick the cheapest character, the top. Like, Kubo is that guy. If you see Kubo, and not only... It's not just that he picks the cheapest character, he has a sense, too. So whenever a new game comes out, he always knows what's going to be cheap, who's going to be busted. So, of course, he was running Grand from the very, very beginning.
Yeah, it's pretty common with him, right? You can. I feel like a lot of the multi-game players do that, though. He, in particular, has had really good success record, I think, with it. But if you look at, like, yeah, BBC, in BB, Under Night, this game, Tag... He's pretty consistent with his picks. It's usually, yeah, like you said, they end up usually being either top tier among that class of character. But he's also good at being able to find early grime, and then develop it from there.
Yeah, he's the teacher. He's everyone's. They look to him and just copy what he does every time. He always does all the tech, and it's not just easy and strong. Like, he's fine if the character's technical and difficult. He's like, as long as you're strong, he'll put in the time. All right, so it looks like they're gonna send in KOUJI. Daiwa's got that illegal dollar store internet. No one could fight him, so they have to finally put in KOUJI. The third time is the charm. So Fastiva against Narmaya. Again, Fastiva, very, very strong character. And Narmaya's got a little bit of a zoning game, but not that much. You know, it's not like fairy levels here. So I don't think this is particularly a very bad matchup. Especially for a grappler like KOUJI, who's used to playing all sorts of, you know, it's like Itazan too. They're used to, it doesn't matter what you put in them, they're ready.
But man, Fastiva's just a little bit different. The cut from I think just cut from a different cloth compared to some of the Arc System Work grapplers that we're used to looking at, right?
Yeah. No,
very mobile. You know, when you think about Tager, when you think about Pot, like they're just not nearly as mobile as Fastiva, I think. A lot of built-in movement, of course.
Just good buttons, too, like fast buttons.
The ability to force mix-ups on a lot of the cast as well, right? Even on block, you know?
And this is nerfed, right? This is the nerf.
Yeah, this is after they got hit.
But, of course, no matter how strong La Diva is, how strong this character is, they're like grappler players, it's in their blood to just cry, right? So La Diva, bottom tier. I can't win. This character needs buffs. There's always needs buffs. She's so weak. She's so weak. Japan had her in the top 5. It's like, wait a minute. Hold on. So let's see. KOUJI, one of the players that's been running La Diva since the very beginning. One of the players that said this character is very strong. Count and confirm, and here we go. So Daiwa is playing a character with a DP, right? That's very, very important against La Diva, is having that DP. Otherwise, you got to hold that kind of endless pressure.
Yeah, that's one of the win conditions of this matchup. Off the low touch, EX headbutt. Yes, the link in the sweep every time.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Command grab one more time. Yeah, KOUJI-KOG. I told you, this is the X factor for this. Whatever team he's on.
Yeah.
This is the one you got to worry about. This guy with 2 lives, this is a problem. Okay, nice duck under the lariat. Daiwa now, trying to create a push here.
Yeah.
Good throw.
KOUJI
KOG, back
as
to the
good as he
wall.
is, he still plays like he's willing to take those big gambles. Like that Larry, even though he got punished for it, now he's in the corner. He's not going to stop him. He's still going to go to that option.
KOUJI has one of the, I think, so of course, like his neutral is very good. His decision-making, optimization is all very good, right? But when you play grappler characters in these kinds of games, one of the best assets you can have as a player is knowing when to hit that switch of, okay, going from patient play, slowing down the match, to just rolling dice.
Yeah.
Rolling dice and being able to make reads off of it, too.
Yeah, when you smell the blood like that, you're like, oh, they're scared. They're scared. All right, I'm going in now.
Yeah, that sense, it's not something you can teach other people. It's something you just have to learn. Wow, tick in the throw one more time.
That was very fast. Like, I got hit by that, too.
I wish a BBW would grab me, drop me like that. God damn. Neutral jumps from KOUJI-KOG, trying to bait something out, gets the low touch in the EX Lariat, goes skew right in the super, and that's going to do it.
Yeah, it's like, talking about grapplers, but look at that. Just like the 2B right there, like 5B or 5C, just got all these fast, long-range buttons that confirm in like full combos like that. I feel like calling LaDiva a grappler is probably like not fair. She's like soul status.
Yeah, it's relative to the cast.
Yeah.
She's more hyper grappler, or quote unquote hyper grappler, right? Than I suppose the typical grappler archetype. But even so,
All right, Daiwa out. So you want to send in. They had Lance on the team, right? So Lance is a good choice. But again, this is KOUJI, right? He's fought every matchup. There's no like answer. Like, oh, just put in that character. We'll
it's
take
the
out
same
KOUJI.
thing every week.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to outplay him.
Yeah, just put in this character. We'll take him out. It's like, no, you gotta beat KOUJI, and you don't have to beat LaDiva.
It's not about character to character at this point. I mean, obviously you have to put a character in with a DP to deny him that easy pressure, but somebody's gonna have to outplay him. It's come down to this every week.
Buttons are we're sending in this guy. Who's this guy? Got some meme name right here. KOUJI repping the BBTAG.
There should be a rule. You shouldn't be able to play on. You shouldn't be able to play on more than one team.
Yeah,
I think I don't like that.
You gotta choose one. He gets to go whatever team he thinks is stronger. Like, I'm gonna play for you guys. Oh, they put in monster.
You know what it's like? It's like those guys on Twitter that have. You ever see some people on Twitter? They have their mains in like 40 different games.
Oh yeah.
Like I've been playing. I've been playing Makoto since she was in. Street Fighter 3 New Gen. My second Impact main is Sean. My third Strike. Like, you don't play all these games. Get the hell out of here, man. You can't claim all these games.
Monster, I forget who tweeted it out, but Monster he beat a big name at the Rage League.
Yeah.
I forget who it was.
I want to say he's still loser side. He did really well, actually.
But yeah, running Zoe. So this is a matchup that, this is weird, right? So it came out, Zoe does not have a DP. So it came out that Zoe cannot win. Like, she'll never be top tier because she cannot beat LaDiva. But then later, as the weeks progress, the Zoe player's like, you know what? I think we beat LaDiva. Bing. Unfortunately, as fast as that is, you're not going to be able to punish that stand jab.
KOUJI going to punish him really, really hard for this and still be able to maintain corner here. Empty low, counter hit, gets the X headbutt.
Yeah, I got the super skybound too. Minimum scaling is still enough. But you see, it's going to come down to Zoe doesn't have a DP, but she does have that super. Bing. There it is. Yeah, down. So KOUJI, of course, switch up his pressure right there. He's like, all right, super's available now. Let me go for the super safe option here.
And, we were talking a little bit earlier about Narumaya, how the players have evolved over the course of the past month and a half or so since she was released, right? Oof. I feel like the Zoe players, man, week after week after week, they just look cleaner and cleaner and cleaner. They're really starting to get a hang on how to run this character, it feels like. Since Summit, never mind. Not going to get a chance to talk about it.
Bro,
Monster, scooped up, dropped, washed.
I mean, I fight Zoe players. I fought some master ranks and stuff. And I'm still not impressed. I mean, the players, without a doubt, are making her stronger. They're playing better and better and better. But I don't think her ceiling goes as high as Narumaya does. Because the thing is, not only the players getting better dealing with her, better playing with her, but the players now are, they've seen her mix up enough. Early on, it was just like, all right, let me get one hit, and then like 50-50 high-low, and like, oh man, I stole that round. But now, she's going to get started a single time against KOUJI. Monster just bodied. Maybe that idea that she beats LaDiva is not real. But yeah, you see what we're talking about. You need a reversal. You need something. It's not that you have a reversal, so now like you're always gonna be able to escape La Diva's pressure. It's just that if you don't have the reversal, Koji can completely mix up his block. He can do different block strings, and like he can do the super meaty like delayed headbutt right there, so that he's like plus 1,000,000, and he can just do whatever he wants pretty much. If you have the threat of a DP, that'll force him to change his options there. But yeah, that's 2, and Koji's looking strong. He's looking very strong. So who are you gonna put in? They're on the
this
Discord.
is the problem, because he's the kind of player you don't want to let him sit down and get hot either. You have to. Somebody has to step up. Somebody has to outplay him right away.
They got good characters. Got Percival does well. They got a Cat. Cat does well. They have Kinji running Lance, right? Lance does well. You have characters that can beat him, but who's confident?
I'm thinking NO.
Oh, yeah, Matera. Yeah.
You got a Matera? Yeah, I mean, that's what...
The thing is, NO is also West Coast, so I'm sure Koji and NO...
They play experience with each other. Yeah, you're true.
Play each other, so it's like, nah, I don't know if I can beat him in a first to one. We'll see. It's up to the players, though. It's up to who feels confident, who's willing to sit down. This guy is a monster, right? You got to be pretty brave if you're like, put me in against Koji. I'll take him out. Who did they send in? Has a Beelzebub avatar, but there's no Bubs on this team, so. I wonder if Bubs actually does well-ish against La Diva.
Well, we saw Kako, I want to say, pulled out. I want to say he beat KOUJI-KOG actually in the Guilty Gear exhibition.
Might have been, yeah.
He clinched it, if I'm not mistaken.
On paper, it seems like he probably does well. He's got the mid-range pokes. He's got the nice buttons there. He's got the projectiles. He's got a DP. He's got everything you need to win here. All right, so we have who is this guy? It's not Baki, right? Was it Daiwa? No. Is this Fukku? Kaityo is done already. No is not there. We got meme names. Anime classic. The real anime classic is changing your name every tournament you enter. On your Nezuka, so no one...
Honestly, that's the only reason why I'm Majin Obama.
You just roll it every time.
I just changed it. I changed my name every week.
Every week, so nobody has any idea who's who.
But I messed up because when I was Majin Obama, I did something cool, and then
that's what stuck.
And then that was my name.
That's the one that stuck.
Just like, dude, we're less than 20 ticks in.
Yeah.
KOUJI-KOG back to the wall. Okay, jump up, 5-star frog splash.
And this is how it gets started.
Air counter hit. Oh, the KOF mix, just roll on through, drop. Yeah. What you got?
Oh, okay. Holding up back, avoiding the grab, but no punish. And there, plus after the one headbutt, you're dead. Auto combo to super. Even with the scaling, this should be enough to kill here. 1, 2. No, that 1 pixel. Crushing through that. This is Chip.
That's all it takes.
Got him with the mix. Damn. All right. The clutch. And so that teleport behind the back is unsafe. But it's like, you know what? Screw it. Just going in. It's very, very fast. I'm going to test if he's holding the guard button. He is not. But you see how scary it was, right? Koji was down to, what, like 15% and almost ran it all the way back.
Yeah, it looked like he got grabbed out of Setsuna, too. Now Koji's turn. Counter hit. Yeah, again. Headbutt just paying off dividends here.
Scoop.
Ticking the grab again. Oki, no jump this time.
Oh, you
baits out the jump. What an anti-air. Counter hit. Caught him trying to press buttons on the ground. Cue it up in the skybound art, and that's going to do. Yeah, KOUJI-KOG running away with it.
One apiece there. Damn, La Diva is scared.
Yeah, for a momentum character like that. Oh,
man. I'm so glad I don't have to fight Koji. If you're like his training partner, I'd be like, man, I don't want to play this game anymore. I quit. I can only imagine like how many rounds, if you fought Koji, like, how many rounds you're winning and then you get touched once and you lose. You're like, oh my god.
I kind of feel the opposite though. I feel like playing against him, I would. So even though it doesn't work this way, because obviously a character like that, players play them differently, right?
Oh my god.
Oh man. Run up.
Just dash up. You can't do that. Take your
dash. He's scared at that point, right? Dash. He's scared. I feel like if I could play KOUJI-KOG, I would never be scared of this character.
Take La Diva's dash out. Come on. This is not an Arxis grappler. We gotta take out La Diva's dash. It was barely blocking too. It was blocked for what? Like 1 second. It was like only 1 second. Just holding down back. Like, nope. Run up, grab. What are you blocking for? What are you blocking for?
Yeah, but BBCF had a significant lead going into, going right up to where KOUJI-KOG sat down at the cab. But this is, again, that X Factor power, right? He sits down. He can change the tide of this battle just by his presence alone. And it's still his first life. That's the thing. You can't rest easy until he's out of this.
But this is what, the third player he's taken out. So what I'm sensing is hesitation from BBCF. We've seen in other matches when they put up a killer, the other team will respond with a killer of their own. Because we got to take him out right now. But BBCF is kind of they're saving. Maybe no one feels confident. Fenrichi has to be like, all right, put me in, coach. I'll take him out. Daiwa lost already. I guess you want to kind of save him there. Yo, Percival Vladiva is good. But again,
Fenrichi, Yo, NO, even one of them I would expect to step up here. Someone with the DP, someone with long range to be able to try to slow it down.
They're putting in CF Tawakaka, so I think that's Kinji, right? So Kinji is the Tawakaka player. This is apparently her worst matchup, though. I don't get it. Are they really that scared? They're just trying to gamble and hope some random guy can take out KOUJI? I don't know. This is a matchup you always hear Charlotte play saying this is one of her worst matchups. Because, of course, Charlotte cannot zone you out. She has to be in your face, and that's right where Ladiva wants you to be.
Yeah, outside of ball, right? Outside of ball, outside of flash kick.
Oh, never mind. Sorry. He had the...
Oh, so is this Fukunaga? Or...
I don't know. I don't know if Kinji was... All I know is his name is CF... Yeah, it's Kinji, yeah. His name was CF Taokaka. That was Kinji. Kinji's a long-time Taokaka player. But this is a good matchup. So this matchup is... Lance's favor.
Yeah, this is a lot easier to understand, I would say.
He can zone out, he can escape pressure, he can bring the pressure, he can do whatever he wants, kind of.
Yeah, like you said, movement is the big thing, right? The whole screen is his jungle gym. He can just run around, get out.
And that EX teleport, right? It's almost risk-free.
And especially here, this is where it becomes a problem. Ice incoming. KOUJI with a simple just jump out.
He's got teleport whenever he wants. There it is, yeah. Just
Kinji respecting the frames.
Nice dodge.
Gorilla Blade right into his clutches, though.
Yeah, he dodged that. That's a very big nerf. The slowdown on the Gorilla Blade, the move is still one of the best moves in the game, but for the good players like KOUJI, who've dealt with it before the nerfs, on reaction, just dodge and punish.
Then cross-up splash. Again, link it to the sweep at the end.
Teleport again. Look at that. Just teleport. I don't want to deal with your grappling pressure at all. The mix. Double overhead. Okay. Right away in the super. Even with the extra life, is going to be enough to kill. Yeah, and you can see, right? You can see the struggle right now. Kinji was three or four EX teleports in one round. So anytime KOUJI was getting started, Kinji's like, no, I'm out. Back to neutral. Reset it.
It forces more guesses in neutral on KOUJI's part.
We let it rip too. That's another guess.
To take the corner.
Good roll there. Kinji a little bit slow to the punch, but got a straight hit anyways.
Max range stand L, queue up the records. Teleport right past the EX headbutt. Doesn't matter. KOUJI pressing buttons. Gonna plant him right in the corner. This is where things can snowball. Yep, here we go. Empty grab.
The teleport's back, though.
Gotta imagine it's coming soon.
You gotta choose your timing, right? You don't do it on reverse because KOUJI will have like an option select for that. You have to be a little bit unpredictable. Oh, yeah, nice. So he faked the tick grab. Ooh, what happened? KOUJI messed up his super input. Giving Kinji another chance. Now that'll hit, yeah. I always think that will not go full screen.
No, it's deceptive range.
Yeah, it goes like 80%.
I'll never forget. I remember the first. Yeah. From the first community battle, when he did that full screen to punish Lancelot like that, I was like, oh,
it's not gonna hit, not gonna hit. It hit. EX Gorilla Blade gonna get some good damage and get the corner here. And that was good call right there from KOUJI. He knew that wasn't like a true meaty right there, so he's willing to take the trade. Just wake up, slide, trade with the ice, but avoid the pressure.
Yeah, got him some real estate too, but Kinji slowly able to bring it back. But bar A sweep, okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nice. He backed up. Perfect position anti-air. The teleport, he completely read it.
Yeah, and he had to change his combo mid-screen twice. Right? He adjust it because he went under here.
And then jump in same side splash. Confirming the super. That's going to do it.
Damn. So Kinji was looking good. Like, even Kinji can't take out KOUJI?
It's momentum, man.
Is it 5 right now? What's he on, 5, I think?
That's 4, if I'm not mistaken.
Kinji, I would just leave Kinji in there. I'd be like, all right, just Kinji, come on. You have to do it. Like, you have to take out KOUJI right now. You had it. You had a chance. You're the closest one. You have the character matchup. You know, you can't just keep sacrificing your players and hope that somebody can take him out. Just like Kinji can do it. Leave Kinji in. They won't do it. No one's ever done
I don't
that.
like that strat if you're... It's only killed Koji's first life, too, is the thing. It's not like it's you have a significant life lead like that to where you can just afford to just randomly throw people, throw people at him out. Maybe we'll mix them up. Maybe we'll catch them all balanced in this matchup or something. It's still very early on in this. I think it's way too soon to be just burning bodies like that.
Who are they going to put in now? That was their best chance. That was the one that's supposed to take out KOUJI.
They're tripping, man. They got to put up Fenrichi, Ryo, or even Bagi. Somebody has to step up.
Yeah, the Fenrichi thing, we were talking about how, like, training partners. So Fenrichi also West Coast. Dogra. I know Dogra and KOUJI, they play thousands of games
That might
together.
be why they're avoiding that matchup. But here we go. There's another West Coast hero.
N.O.
Legend.
N.O. here. N.O. Toko. Hasn't been really, the past few years, hasn't been traveling.
Been quiet,
really.
yeah.
He's just been kind of chilling back at home. He always likes his technical characters, too. So, you don't expect him to pick a Gran. He's going after Matera. He's got the zoning, got Venom zoning. His little Rachel zoning game, too. So he's used to this archetype. Yeah, I wonder how come they waited so long for this.
You have to imagine they wanted to save NO, right? But
Scoop.
at some point you got to queue him up.
I mean, maybe this is why they wanted to save it, because Matera, of course, no reversal. So when you do, that zoning does fail.
Yeah, you got to eat this in the worst way possible.
All right, he took a lot of damage, but he was able to reset the neutral. That's a little win right there for NO.
He just hopped out.
Yeah.
No fear.
No butterfly for you. That was just a hard read, too, right? So that Larry doesn't go through projectiles. He just knew NO was going to put the butterfly right there. And KOUJI dominating the first round. I think it's 5. This is also, I think, the first week I've seen KOUJI always is pretty good, but, he's never really performed to the level that he plays at least in the ones I've seen. But today is his day, huh? Yeah, backing away. He's like, all right, I'm not going to be able to open him up here. I got the life lead. I got the whole screen to work with. Let me just back off and chill a little bit. But we've seen what happens if KOUJI gets one hit.
And now NO just retreat. Tactical retreat.
You got to be careful, though, because he does have that super. KOUJI is a wild boy.
Well.
Oh.
Larry in now. You got to hold this. EX headbutt again.
Yeah, caught him in the air, so he gets the bounce combo.
And the plant. Meaty heavy.
Nice, beautiful. Just
nice
waiting.
Conversion. That's so sick.
Just holding down back. That's the Matera special. Is hold down back. She got her buff to anti-air now, so it's very, very reliable. It's like if you jump, it's like, all right, I was waiting for that. I don't have a DP, and I can't interrupt your pressure, but if you try and jump to reset it, you're going to die. Stagger low. I know Chu's going to go in this time, a little bit more aggressive. Oh, man. Oh, my God. He was holding up for dear life. So those 3 sequences, like that's how this character works. Put you in the sequence, then you have to guess command grab or button press. NO held up 3 times. All 3 times he held up, and all 3 times KOUJI went for the meaty. Just no one can, dude. Just cut the feet. Just cut the feet. KOUJI's hot. Each game he gets hotter and hotter. He's playing better and better.
Yeah.
All these matchups that are supposed to be bad for him, he's just destroying
this is worst
everybody.
case scenario, man. Worst case, you do not let this dude sit down and get hot.
They got to call like the Sonic Fox. Switch seats or something.
Switch ships.
See
me in Mexico.
I want to go play the other cabinet. Get up. Take like 15 minutes, try and cool him off a little bit. There's NO dying in the lobby. Yeah, their whole team. All right, so they're gonna put up Buggy. So Buggy, Cat. I figured you would put Cat up early.
Yeah, I feel like Buggy, Ryo, or Fenrichi should have stepped up way sooner, I think, against KOUJI.
Mastering. Buggy, also another player I saw on Twitter. He upset some people, did some work during
Rage?
The Rage,
yeah, he did really well.
So doing some damage there. Even though Cat, she got nerfed in the last patch. We're like, oh, Cat got nerfed, but we saw what happened last week with Lagia. Lagia, just the MVP of any of these community battles, doing the most damage. Although KOUJI looks like he's trying to tie that record today. Man, look at Coach, just completely fine. He's like, yeah, I'll just walk forward.
Walk forward and just defend every time.
I don't
just
care.
build the meter, yeah. You know,
I'm
just
not panicked. Like,
just
I'm used
defend,
to-
not terribly strong in this game, right? You don't really get that much off
Yeah.
of it, but he's willing to take whatever you'll give him.
That was beautiful though from Bagi, showing the advanced anti-air.
Wow,
and
max
already
range
Coach
jump in to be able to catch the sword.
Yeah, he responded. So he
Nice.
tried doing the empty jump. Bagi had the 5C anti-air. That's kind of like a La Diva specific anti-air. It's really good. But then Koji saw, oh, you want to play like that? I can beat that. Oh, he messed up. That should be the round. Oh, no, sorry. I was looking wrong hill. But yeah, Bagi able to get out of the corner right there. EX Fireball, got the life lead, and now he just get into Fortress mode.
Had his plus frames. He's just, again, going back to the crouch M, right? Stand M, crouch M. Just play this game. EX headbutt. Willing to commit the guard, but then the close heavy confirm in the sweep. Oh,
Every
man.
guess Koji's making is right today.
Yeah.
All these situations, he's just one step ahead of everybody. That's why I hate grapple players so much, you know, because he's been playing grapplers for not just La Diva, he's been playing grapplers for years, so he's developed that sense when it comes to these like 50-50 RPS situations. So intimidating. Nice. Interrupt on the EX headbutt, finally. And again, look, Koji does not care. He does not panic. He's not like, you know, the newer grappler players or the weaker ones. They don't like being pressured like this. They want to jump out. They want to go crazy. They want to dash in. Koji's fine. Just slowly but surely going forward. Just knows if he gets one chance, he can turn it all around like this.
The well-timed jump like that.
Okay, good challenge for Bagi that time.
Yeah, Bagi's DPs have kept him in this game so far. Just simple jumping, same side. Kind of ambiguous, right?
Yeah, right there. I think Koji's trying to anti-air. Oh, got the wall.
Got the round,
Yeah,
too. Wow,
just the
Bagi,
tip.
okay.
Just the tip, right? That's something Gran and Cat have, is the wall bounce for those ranges are a lot further than some other characters.
Lariat past the fireball zoning.
Yeah, it looked like he ducked. I do that mistake a lot too. You duck the lariat and you go to punish it, but you punish it too early.
Same situation.
So you
Mids
get
on
tagged.
Oki.
Oh.
Whoa!
Yeah.
KOUJI, KOG!
Oh my God, he's still able to DP. So he's not, you know, even though he got super red right there, he's not giving up. But again, just eating the 5C right here. 5B, I forget.
Stand medium, yeah.
KOUJI is 7 now? 6, 7, I don't know.
When
But
he
he's
sat
just
down, it
looking
was
good.
18, right? Yeah, so
He's just looking mad good.
just clean.
And again, like Kinji looked good, Bagi looked good there too, but it's close but not enough to take out KOUJI. And now who? Just put in Yo. You know, Fenrichi probably trains with him all the time. Just try putting Yo
Put
in there.
Ryo in, yeah. Hopefully he's different enough to where it kind of throws him off, right?
Yeah, talking about earlier, I was talking about how Dora is just like a nut, and I was like, he doesn't respect anybody. Because, you know, I watch KOUJI versus Dora because they're always running sets together. But I think, you know, that's just kind of Dora knowing KOUJI. Like, he knows when to match, when to press buttons, when KOUJI's going to go for a grab. Like, he
It's
doesn't,
player reads.
Yeah, he doesn't jump out. You know, most people are scared. Like, we saw NO jumping for dear life. Dora doesn't jump. He mashes. He's like, no. I know you're going to throw me. I'm going to interrupt you. I'm going to get a punish. I'm going to make you afraid to come and throw me next time. I think I'm putting Fukku. Fukku, bang player. Very strong bang, but I forget who's playing in this game.
Yeah, again, for any confusion, right? The way the scoreboard works this week is top left corner of your screen, top right corner of your screen. That's how many wins are required for that team to win. So right now, BBTAG is in the lead by 1 game. KOUJI-KOG brought this back and super hard.
Yeah, and you know, we still got a long way to go, but it's good that he's kind of leading. He's kind of leading the charge and like putting the pressure now on the BBCF team. He's like, you guys have been talking that smack, saying, look, even put our game in quotes, saying that's not a real BlazBlue game. I was like, well, what's up? Maybe the BBTAG players are the real BlazBlue players.
Said they cut our game from Evo, and the only person who put out a tribute video. Bro, they cut Melee from Evo. They got a 2-minute eulogy video.
But they were angry. The Melee kids were angry about that.
No, but BBTAG, they see, that's the thing, man. They're gonna say Majin Obama's toxic. He's a cyber bully. Nobody else was putting up money to get the eulogy video for BBTAG. I got Jada Kiss and I got Scott Steiner. I didn't even tell him what to say. Crouch jab link in the sweep. Again, it's the same round, man. Fukku now with the problem.
As long as he
Touch
doesn't die.
low.
All right.
Oh my God! Right into the stand medium. Cue it up.
I said as long as he doesn't die, you know, he was just about to get that yig, but then he got a little bit too aggressive. I wonder how KOUJI will deal against Yigduzel. This guy is definitely, you know, playing a grappler. You have to spend a lot of time in training mode. I don't think I've ever seen him deal with it. La Diva, a slower character, so not as mobile. Has to kind of just stand there and block and, you know, really avoid everything.
Caught him out of an EX attack as well. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Just
tried
run
doing
up,
the EX
taking
counter.
grab.
But again, Coach just one step ahead.
Yeah, meaty close heavy here.
Plus,
Off
not
the
your
plus
turn.
frames. Why are you pressing buttons, Fukku?
And there we go. Hit him there, got counter hit, and then got the command grab too. Just so fast, just so far ahead of everybody.
That was a game,
Yeah.
man. That was so fast.
Just so far ahead of everybody. You know, this is not, you talk about 50-50s, you know, assume it's like you're only going to be right half the time, but this is like 90% success ratio. If he gets on top of you, you're going to get grabbed. If you try and avoid the grab, you're going to get hit. No one can get a read on KOUJI right now. They're dropping like flies. I told you, you should have just left Kinji in, man. Kinji, that was your job.
Kinji should have just ran it back right
Yeah.
there. Just like, yeah, okay,
Look at that.
I'll take the
Now,
first one.
since then, it's been what? They lost like 4 bodies since then. You got to step up. He was close, too. He almost had it. KOUJI feeling good. Every game he wins, he feels better and better. You know, like the pressure's already off of him. You know, he did his work, so now it's just like, you know, I'm hot. Let's keep going. The only people with heart still left on the team, right? I think it's Yo and all right. So we're gonna put in Yo Relius or Yo Percival. Yo repping BBCF. He kind of, you know, he did a lot in like the middle before Monsters era.
Yeah, it feels like he dropped off like the last year or two.
He just
right?
quit. It wasn't even last year. It was the last couple years. But he didn't really drop off. He just stopped playing. Just straight up quit. But then he came back. Like, he's playing a little bit casually now. Switching from Relius to Lychee.
Lychee, yeah.
Having some fun. But now he's been going hard in Granblue. Been playing Percy. He'd been playing Percy before the nerfs. He actually hit Master with Percy before the buffs. He hit Master with Percy before the buffs. He grinded like crazy. He tweeted out he cried. He's like, I haven't cried over a fighting game in so long. The grind to Master, you guys, if you don't know, it is an absolute war. It's insane. It might be a little bit easier now because all like these guys are in Master rank.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you think it's harder? You think it's more competitive now than it was before?
It's weird because you don't have to fight the players. You don't have to fight, you know, the KOUJIs and stuff, but the guys that are still grinding get Master now, they have better tech and everything. They have more experience, so it's all like
Wow.
the level's higher than it was back then. Oh, the crouch confirm didn't work right there.
The KOF roll mix up. He stayed same side. Ryo just kept mashing. Gets his stocks up though. He's got a long way to go though. 100 meter. Slowly trying to walk KOUJI towards the wall.
Yeah.
EX headbutt. Master low counter hit overhead. This is a start.
It's a good start, but again, that headbutt, yeah. Got him scooped. I like that from KOUJI. He recognized like Ryo he had to go in because like if he didn't go in, he's gonna just die to chip. So he has to go in. You know, let me just interrupt with my reversal. And again, the KOUJI train's not stopping. Didn't have any stocks. So doesn't get a combo off that. Hey.
Stand medium, one headbutt. 2 stocks charge for Yo. Left the DP rip. Let a dash up close low.
-1.
Close low pressure here, but yeah, -1.
-1.
KOUJI don't care. You don't care. Jump up.
Damn.
Splash. Cross up. Gonna take the wall from it too. And the plant.
That was wild.
Empty
from Yo.
low? No. Goes mid that time. Jump in.
All right, EXDP. You know, that would have been the round if it was blocked, but Yo not afraid. He's got 5 stocks. He's got super. Right there. Oh,
Wow.
Full screen.
Are you serious?
Even there.
He stopped, man.
Yeah.
He stopped. He showed Ryo. He's like, what are you going to do? Let the fireball rip? Fine, I got it.
He did 5C dodge, right? So standard Percy pressure is 5C fireball or 5B fireball. He did that. He did dodge, try and bait out the super from KOUJI. So he knew KOUJI had the super available. They did backdash fireball. Maybe he's trying to test him. Don't test KOUJI.
That's Footsie's 101 too. Anytime you see an opponent, especially if they have full meter like that, and they completely stop, or they change their movement, or they change like that, you have to be looking for that kind of stuff. For them to try to react super you or something. Anything there's a dramatic change like that, you have to be wary. The second he just completely stopped moving, Ryo should have taken that as a cue.
So what did Lagi do last week? 11?
He did more than 10. It was more than 10.
I think it was 11. I think he did the last one, then he ran the train. KOUJI's at 8? And who's going to stop him? Like, who's going to stop him? No one, like Kinji came kind of close. Everyone else got destroyed.
It's getting to that point where it's gonna have to be someone that lost to him before.
We got powered up Fenrichi coming in here. So we got the full muscle Fenrichi right now. He's ready. I love that avatar. I love how his arms are so big you can't like put them on his side. They just kind of stick out. All right, Fenrichi, the boy wonder, but also KOUJI's West Coast training partner. They both play in the basement. The Cyclops Osaka basement, so they very, very, very familiar with each other, which, again, that's a tell right there that Fenrichi didn't sit up, so he must be like, nah, I can't beat
Yeah, the fact that it took Fenrichi this long to step up, I think, is that says something about their play experience against each other.
I can't beat KOUJI. But again, first one, anything could happen, and something needs to happen, or else BBCF is just getting dismantled by one player today. Also, we talk about every time, Fenrichi is running Cat. He's one of the Cat players. He hit Master with Cat. He was very, very committed to the character, and then she got nerfed. So he switched to Percy, about a month ago was when the patch came out. And he's still not ready. Percy's still not 100%. He's still learning.
I feel like they should have put Fenrich's brother on the team just so that so he could lose and then put it all on Fenrichi at that point.
That's like his character trait. Iwashi, just get Iwashi in there. I mean, Iwashi would have done as much work as any of these other guys.
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah. Again, the close heavy in the EX headbutt. What comes after? Fenrichi willing to guard, tries to jump out. KOUJI-KOG not having it. Again, that's off of anti-air. That's just off of him just trying to jump out after the second hit.
And again, not taking anything away from KOUJI, but don't forget all you viewers here. The Western La Diva players still say this character is very, very weak. She needs buffs, man. Nice dodge. Headbutt's coming. He wanted that DP, but Fenrichi did not give it to him. Oh, okay. Caught him reaching. Didn't have any resources to kill, though.
Fenrichi with the chance, though.
Yeah. Headbutt, and again, nice dodge. That time he baits it. See, he baited the DP the first time. Fenrichi didn't give it to him. The second time, he's ready. Fenrichi had to do that, right? He's getting chipped. If he did the third headbutt, he would have lost the round. But KOUJI just one step hit at everybody. Scoop, and again, here we go. Baited again. Wow. This is why Fenrichi didn't want to sit down.
This is why, yeah.
He was like, nah, KOUJI's got a read on me. Oh, my God. Every read is right. This is crazy. I want to, I wish we had, whatever, like slow-mo replays so we could just break down every single situation that comes to a guess and explain that, like, every time we're in a situation where
it's consistently like 3 or 4 per round, right? And he's
right.
He's got a very, very high success rate so far.
He's just right every time, and the reward, for being right is huge.
That's the thing. Even when he's wrong, it feels like the few occasions where he's wrong, it's rarely a situation where he's going to eat a lot, or where he's going to receive a huge deficit, be it HP, positioning, whatever. But when he's right, he gets so much in return.
That's just the basis of grapplers. And the thing is, the way that's balanced is that it's supposed to be very, very hard for grapplers to get in, to put you in that situation. But La Diva, no.
This character's toolkit.
Lariat, a blocked in the headbutt, like, oh, we're in. We're starting our game now.
Even Splash. Splash is an air normal is really effective.
Just so many tools. You got a forward run.
That's the thing.
Super jump.
It's the toolkit.
Yeah. To put you in that grappler territory.
The free pressure off of that. Not free, but...
All right, so they're down to 10. So Fenrichi was their last player. So now everyone who loses is going to be eliminated. So they're going to start with Monster. Monster Zoe. We saw earlier, right? We said, the Zoe players recently been thinking that, we might be able to beat La Diva even without a DP. But the first match did not go that way.
Jump back electricity. Trying to, again, hold that ground, be able to get the dragon summons out, and then go in on his terms.
If he doesn't charge, Dragon's going to die. If he blocks an attack, all right, Dragon's dead now.
Yeah, no gauge. EX Rekka, go to the other side, EX Lightning.
Yeah, just run away, wait for that Dragon to come back. Play super lame right now. Nice. Yeah, Zoe, her 5C or 2B or 5B, like her buttons are very, very nice. Her anti is pretty good too. So that's why they think, you know, maybe we can beat Badiva. We have to avoid ever getting touched, but in neutral we can definitely zone her out. Oh my god, KOUJI's ready. Yes, that EX dive from Zoe is plus.
And the side switch, 50% with the side switch.
The plus frames, and look, this is what happens when you don't have a TP.
That was counter hit too.
Yeah. Super just melted. One touch, all it took. And that's a relatively safe option, right? So Zoe will do the EX dive because it's plus, fast. You know, you think you can just get away with it. And most of the time you can, but KOUJI was, nope. You want to try using that move? I'm ready. Countered anti-air and you lost the round.
It has this kind of feeling too. Like, even though we're watching Monster, right? He's able to effectively zone on a round like this, right? Really good anti-air, really good just screen control. Able to force this situation in the corner against KOUJI.
He tried doing a laser, but the Dragon was dead.
EX Lightning.
He's looking good. Okay, nice.
What a backdash.
Finally. The KOUJI train has been ended by Monster. With a perfect, too. But yeah, again, like good stuff to Monster. Feels good. You're able to stop it, but you guys got to make something happen.
Not only that, but you got to do that. Somebody has to step up and do it again.
Yeah, he's going to be back. But finally, yeah, the KOUJI spotlight has been ended.
What I was going to say was, you're watching Monster, right? He's able to play this nice mid-range game. He's able to zone a little bit outside that as well, right? Not quite full screen, but like 3/5 of the screen, right?
Yeah.
The thing is, despite that neutral control, despite those anti-airs, it's still such a fragile control. It can very easily be broken. It's very, like, the momentum is just so easily lost.
Yeah, he just, you know, he was talking about outplaying. He definitely outplayed KOUJI that
Yeah.
one game. Like, his spacing was good.
I would say of all the community battles we watched so far, I still got to give it to Lagia last week, but that's probably the second. That's probably the second most impressive streak so far. Maybe right next to Mochi or Summit, I would say.
I think Lagia is still my favorite, though. Like, not only numbers-wise, but the way he played.
Yeah.
It looked like we knew it was over. We're like, oh, nobody's beating this guy today. Just sitting there, I'm going to sit right here, and there's nothing you can do about it. You cannot open me up. If you get near me, I'm going to hit confirm. Like, that was just not just Granblue play, that was just, like, fighting game.
He had it's a very simple but nuanced game plan, and he just stuck to it and just ran it to perfection. In a way that you like we said last time, man. I feel like we're not seeing any other cat players play like that.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw like Buggy play earlier, a lot of DPs, right? Just a little bit more wild. Lagia just sat there, just relied on his player skills here. All right, they can play Jiro. Jiro Luane, another one of the early Luane masters here.
I forgot the other thing about Monster too. He's really young. He's only what, like, I think right now 21 years old. The big story with him was when Fenrichi was about 17 or 18 and was towards the end of BBCF, right? Monster was still in high school. Monster was like what, a junior in high school when he was out there competing in Evo? Can you imagine?
Playing a hard game too, like BBCF.
Yeah. I mean, that was the most fun, man. You remember that top 8? What, in 2016?
Yeah.
That was fun as hell. 2017, I think. Nice. Crouch him confirm. Getting the EX Rekka. Dragon lasers. He's going to get his throw off. Jiro. Where you going? Dive kick, just jump back air normals.
Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why they're putting in Luane. I don't know. Maybe just kind of Hail Mary. He still has some life available. But yeah, I don't see this matchup really being too... I feel like Zoe's probably fine in this.
I guess my question is, when do you queue up, like, what matchup do you queue him up for? Exactly.
I don't think you queue him up for anything, right? But it's always a good option because of this. But Monster did a good job. So even if he gets hit by all this stuff, well, hold on. He lost about 80% health right there. He lost, yeah, full screen punish.
Yeah,
we
got
him. Whee!
That works, yep.
Yeah. But you see how much damage Monster took right there, and that's because he won before Yggdrasil came out. So against this character, you have to bring him down to Yggdrasil, but also not take a lot of damage. Because if you're low, you're just going to lose to Yig. You're going to get chipped out. So it's very, very important. You have to always be, be aware of your health. So again, he's doing pretty good. He's got a life lead. You want to stay above 50, especially below 50 is okay, but when you're down like 30, when you're in your own blue health and Yig comes out, you're in trouble.
It's not quite the same, but in a way, it kind of reminds me like the Dark Phoenix matchup, right? You're like, man, before the character's on screen, you have to kind of establish your win condition.
Here we go. So he didn't do a very good job in the last time. Let's see. Okay, chip. All right, we're going for that strategy. He's got enough life to do this, though. But there, see, we baited it out. Yeah.
That's it. No, Monster!
He jumped one too many times. We got the trade and one anyway. Is that the new tech? Is that the Daiwa tech? Just hold it up forward, sacrifice a bunch of your life, but he could only do that because he started Yig with over 50% health, and he still lost a ton.
You just surrender the chip damage?
Yeah. You don't even try to. I mean, you can avoid that, but then you put yourself in the guessing game. But you saw what happened there, right? So even then, Jiro was able to kind of, all right, let me just wait and do an unblockable for when they land. But damn, come on, man. That's ridiculous. Just a move out there where you're like, oh, I'm just going to take 40% and chip. It's fine. I don't want to deal with it. But Jiro out, of course, still has health. So BBTAG still has 2 players left. Forget who. Noble. Oh, they're putting Noble again, huh?
Yeah, Noble was who they played first.
Yeah, but they still have more, right? So they, BBTAG is.
I don't think Fukunaga's played yet.
Yeah, they. I guess Noble feels good against either Lwayne or against Jiro. But he's like, nah, put me in.
Yeah, against Monster. Maybe he likes the Zoe matchup. I don't know.
Put me in.
Yeah, Fukunaga hasn't played yet.
I guess Zoe's a weird character too. Every week you see people. She's been out for a little while now, but every week after these events, you see people tweeting out like, "Man, I got to get some Zoe training in there." So Fukunaga, I guess maybe was like, "Nah, I'm not ready. I can't fight Zoe." Youngblood Noble stepping up. Or he might just want to, have a little pride match with another young player. Some pride in here.
Yeah, both of these guys are about the same age. I think Noble might be slightly younger.
And,
max range stand heavy, confirming the EX rack. Get the throw off. Back throw to set him to center stage, though.
Yeah, not sure. Maybe didn't. Sometimes you don't expect a throw to hit. I don't know.
Yeah, it works out, though. Dragon pressure. Nice dodge on the EX Lightning. Wow, nice anti-air. Okay, Noble.
He was just waiting.
Got the counter hits, unable to confirm. It's hard on that play.
He didn't have anything. He didn't have his fireball, he didn't have his boot. Oh, my God.
He got that boot, though.
Come on. How many times do I have to watch this?
EX boot, SSBA.
This is 1 hit, 2 hit into the super alive. Okay. But now you got to worry about chip. Just chilling. He's waiting for the fireball to come back. He's like, fireball's back, boot's back. I'm coming in to finish the job now with chip. All right, that's 1. Next one will do it. EX fireball. There it is. You have to dodge that. EX boot's coming too. Whee, there it is. The boot. Even though it hit, even if you blocked, you're going to lose right there. Very hard in this game to avoid chip. And against some characters like checkmate, when you're down to like 5% health, you're like, I lost this round. I have to go in right now. So this time he doesn't do the X1. He got punished last time. I don't get this though. Monster keeps going for the far wreck instead of the close knockdown. Using some different Oki setups here.
Well, you think he's just prioritizing the carry?
Maybe, yeah. You don't get as good of a mix-up, but of course you do get him closer to the wall there. Nice, just super jumping out. Doesn't deal with any of that. He's got full dragon meter too.
Yeah, pacing back and forth, trying to hold this range. Looking for a counter poke.
The dragon right there is really scary because of the breath. So the breath is very, very, very fast, and it right there, and it launches, and you can't interrupt it.
Wow, stop stuffing EX move with the lightning. Max Rain stand heavy confirmed again.
That time he goes low, though. He's doing the wrong one.
Overhead.
And there's the overhead. See, so, you know, Noble standing up blocking the
Wow.
overhead where you would have got a combo, but at the end, you just duck.
Monster, not the best punish, but the fact that he read that DP and had the EX Lightning in the air. I was looking for the crouch heavy, but he gets the mash on the other side.
Yeah,
Monster.
blocking the jump D, match to staying alive one more round. Yeah, I like this. The fun thing about Zoe is they all play a bit different, right? It's a lot different from the Summit I saw. I like Monster's range. I like the use of other dragons rather than just the laser all day. But now, of course, no DP. No DP. Got to get out of this corner. There's grand pressure. Oh. EX knockdown. He's got super. He's got boot. Oh, never mind. He's just burning everything. Hit the combo limit, but just ran in with another throw, and this is over. You're going to get chips. You have to dodge everything.
Noble said GG.
Yeah,
Monster with the gauge,
you
yeah.
have to dodge.
Looking
but
for the sweep.
he had to dodge, but of course his recovery on that, so Noble just keeps swinging. Yeah, good. I mean, Monster was able to stop. He was able to stop the KOUJI train, take out another body too. But he's out now, right? So he's eliminated. So finishing, going, what, 2-2? But, you know, he did work. He stopped KOUJI. Now it's up to the rest of his team. That is your first eliminated player there. On the BBCF side, Youngblood Monster. He is the Arc whatever champion.
Oh, an Arc Revo, I think.
The Japan one.
Oh,
It was
Arc
like the Arc
Revo,
Celebration
JP.
or whatever it was called. But yeah, Monster, he plays everyone in BB, right? He hit 9, he's Minami, he plays Ragna, he plays Naoto. So he plays a bunch of characters, but he did the most work with Izanami, who's ridiculously broken, which is very interesting. Is why is he playing Zoe? You know, doesn't he want true power? Doesn't he want to get that Izanami power in this game? But I don't think there's any character as cheap as Izanami. I feel like if you could be Yggdrasil full time, that would be Izanami. Like that's like Izanami status right there. But again, they're looking at so Minami hasn't played and Fukunaga hasn't played. So those are the two characters that are still at full health on BBTAG. And then Monster, the first one to go. Yeah, I forgot Minami is on the team, also running Zoe. Minami is a Zoe. He's been playing, since day one. He's been playing Granblue. He was running Lance before.
Bro, why is NO just laid out on the lobby floor showing their characters upskirt like that?
He lost. After he died to KOUJI. She's a dragon. It's okay. She's a 3,000-year-old dragon.
She's a dragon? Is she really?
No, she's something. I forget.
We going to Dragon Con this year? Did it get? Oh, it got canceled. It got canceled. Never mind.
Dragon Con and them's fighting her. There's a big crossover.
Dragon Con, Herd Con, Twitch Con. We just run all three. 2022, man. We running all three.
They're putting in Yo now. So Yo Relius against Gran. Again, it's another matchup. Probably slightly in Percy's favor. Percy does well against Gran, does well against Cat, but it's not domination, right?
Max Rain sweep. That opened up for Noble to be able to get this corner pressure. Yeah, there we go. EXDP rolling out.
Yeah, and of course, that's the big thing. When we get that EXDP, you're guaranteed to get the EX charge, get 5 stocks. Sneak one in, yep. That's a little... So he's got 3 levels, right? He's got the light charge, medium charge, and the EX charge. And the recovery time on each of them is different. So if he went for the medium charge right there, Noble could have got a punish, but he went for the light one.
EX command grab, though.
Too far to get a combo in the corner. Another grab. Doesn't have the DP, so can't get that full combo. Just has to go for the bunker at the end. And match again, the same way Noble lost against Monster, huh? Maybe I got to take that note. If you block jump D, just start mashing.
Yeah, Ryo able to take control there. With relative ease that round. Wow.
Nice reaction. Yeah, it's very easy to do. Well, not easy to do. You still have to react to it, but you can do it with easy input. So it's reacting to stuff like the boot or the fireball. You just hold forward and you press 2 buttons. It's a lot easier than actually inputting like an EXDP on reaction. That's why that's possible. But Noble EXDP right back, and there we go. That safe pressure got you with the corner. And whoa, wake up buttons here. Page out of Dogra's book.
Just mids and lows on each other, and right now everybody's getting hit. Yeah. No block and all.
Yeah, man. I think they got angry, right? You know that when someone mashes on you, and you're like, you asshole, you're going to mash right back at them. Or if you get hit by a DP and then you wake up with a DP and then they do it back, and it becomes a matter of pride. Like, you don't even care about winning anymore. It's just like, nah, I'm not going down. It keeps it real. But with that, Noble's eliminated. So he's the first one to go. There's 2 players, Minami and Fukunaga, haven't played at all yet. And Noble's out. Out. We hyped him up. Wasn't too much of a factor today. I think he went, what, 1 and 2? 1 and 2 or something like that?
1 and 2 or 2 and 2? Yeah, no, yeah, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Because he was the first time he queued up, he lost.
What are you going to do now? You have to send up, like Fukunaga and Zoe just chilling.
Yeah, Fukunaga hasn't even played yet. I would imagine they drop him now. You go, what, Lance against Percy? How do you feel about that matchup? I don't know. I don't think Percy really. It's same thing with Lance. Like, Lance is so strong. I feel like it's probably just an even match. I feel like this player too. Dude, this BBTAG team is so weird, man. I'm thinking they are definitely just reaching with some of these players. This is a legendary Hokuto no Ken player. This is one of the strongest Tokis in Japan. If you watch every year, if you watch the national 3v3 tournament that they have put on by Matsuda-san and Game Newton, right?
I mean, he repped the HNK team in the first community battle. He was on there. Yeah.
It's KI, J King, and Fukunaga is another one of the players who's I think he probably has the 2nd or 3rd most wins of that event for HNK. He's a really strong HNK player.
But yeah, of course, Lance getting nerfed pretty heavily, but he's still very, very top tier. He's very strong. And Percy getting buffed. So regardless of, how this matchup is, we always fought, a more powerful version of this Lance a lot. And he's been playing since day one.
And right off the bat, you saw him get that air grab. Good read on Fukunaga's air movement. I want to see how Ryo reacts to situations where Fukunaga is cornered, right? We watched, a couple weeks ago. Man, all the Lancelot players just jumping off the wall and just getting so much return from it. Can Ryo tone that down and be able to limit their return from it?
So nice confirm there. He spaced that Gorilla Blade just from the range where he's going to get that combo. Jump back
wall,
again.
Jump back air grab. Off the teleport. Stand light match. Ryo going to queue it up in the super.
I like that. So that's disrespect right there. You can hold that, so you can hold that super down or just let it go early. If you hold it down, you kill them without getting the animation, but if you let it go early like that, they force them to watch that little pose at the end. I like it. But yeah, that's twice Yo did. I definitely want to steal that too. I'm definitely making a mental note of back air grab on reaction to his jump. So the reason why you do that is because, of course, Lance can alter his timing. So if you try to anti-air his jump, he can, delay teleport down.
He can bait your anti-air out.
But he can't do anything about that. That air grab will beat every option he has.
You see him going for it again. This time Fukunaga changes up a little bit. Again with just lights. Lows and stand medium. Ryo able to get an EXDP under there. Pushing Fukunaga towards the corner. EX Fireball gets his low.
Scoop
again.
Yeah,
I control the air, man.
I'm dealing with any of this teleport nonsense. Fukunaga, little hesitation right there. Wanted Ryo to DP. Ryo did not give it to him. Hey, that's my favorite thing to do. That feels. What is the frame data? Does anybody know the frame data on that? Like EX dash and the EX, because EX dash, is no hitbox or anything. It's fast, but it's still frame-wise pretty slow. And then the EX or just command grab, very, very slow. So just catching your opponent there, just holding down back for that long, it feels so good. It's like, I knew you were scared. I knew you were going to do anything.
So Fukunaga, his first life. But very, very,
He looked good. He looked good. Just Yo outplayed him. Yo played really well in that matchup.
Air grab control, Just control the skies.
Yeah, and again, I don't think that matchup is so much like, Percy beats Lance. Just Yo really good right there. That's the thing about Percy. Is like he has every tool you need, right? It's never like, oh man, I can't do anything about this.
There's no way Eris can get banned for playing Mafia 2, but NO can just lay out on the floor like this in the lobby.
Come on.
There's no way that's okay.
I stand with Twitch. Eris got what he was asking for.
He knew what he was doing.
He knew
what he was doing.
Exactly what he was doing. He lucky it was one day. If it was, I would have banned him for a whole month. It was uncalled for. I thought they had a fairy on their team, but I guess not.
Oh, Jiro stepping back up again?
Yeah, I get it's like you said before, like when do you put in Lowain? And they have 2 Lowains too, so it's like, well, we got to throw him out eventually. So let's throw him out against Yo, see what's up, see if he can, get past the Yggdrasil.
Yeah, the way I feel, I don't feel like there's ever a matchup character-wise where you're like, yeah, we got to save Lil Wayne for this character. It's mostly just to like throw players off balance in the scope of the team lineups, right? So it doesn't really make sense to save them like that, I think. Yeah, Purepure plays Fairy, so Purepure Fairy on BBTAG?
He hasn't played yet, though. I knew there was another one. Did they take him off?
He was going to play, but they took him out for somebody else. So he might have both lives yet. Yeah.
But he might have connection issues, what I'm worried about. Because they put him in, and they didn't take him out. He just couldn't connect.
He lives out in Hiroshima, too.
Jump back, air grab again. Man, yo, grabbing everybody. You look like a Guilty Gear player.
Off the EX Fireball. DP
Let's
Ender,
go.
Yeeg. Okay, let's play the game. Mario Party time, all right.
Good dodge. See, this is how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, just jump and rope. Trying to ride that bicycle to light up the boo.
So that's the proper way to deal with Yggdrasil, but it's very risky because if you mess up your dodge timing, you eat the full damage. That's why other players are just choosing to just jump, kind of take the chip. Yo was like, nah, I'm gonna show you the proper way to do it.
And Jiro got baited with the counter hit overhead. Rio able to close out the round there.
Trade right there. Okay, late anti-air. Doesn't get a combo though.
Yeah, opted to set the cat robot instead of trying to push for damage there, but.
Jiro, keep going for that dodge in neutral, right? Wayne doesn't have buttons that can really challenge Percy from that range, so he's hoping to just dodge one of the long recovery Percy buttons and then try and get in. But just handling it. Not sure what he wanted right there, but he got the light DP. Luckily for Jiro, didn't get let's see. Yo did really good. See, he did really good at dealing with Yig. But against the pyramid, gets tagged low. He's a decent chunk of damage.
Yo, gotta be weary here.
I feel like if you're Yo, you're happy.
Wow, command grab.
Yeah. If you're Yo, you're like, all right, I don't have to deal with any supers now. I have my super.
I have the corner.
Yeah, I'm good.
I have the gauge, but wow, good call out from Jiro.
Not sure if that, I don't know what that was because he pressed 5C, right? That was reversal 5C. I think it might have been a mistake. But you can never tell these Wayne players. Yeah, tied up one round apiece. That last round probably for Jiro, right? He saw that, Yig doesn't really work against Yo, but Pyramid does, so he might be going to Pyramid again this round.
And then Jiro able to bring back the health differential here after a really, really good side switch combo from Yo. Yo now pushing towards the wall off these lows.
Yeah, he had all the stocks too, so he gets the full combo.
The XDP Ender. Cues it back up the 5 stocks one more time. Overhead. No counter hit.
Come on.
Gonna queue up Yig, and here we go. I tore off so much skin off the palm of my hand playing this game. Only for Bowser just to take the stars at the end and give them to my friend anyway. Dodge, jump.
That was a lot better than the first one.
Yeah.
He got a decent chunk of damage down Yo. And of course,
we just charged in his face. Yo, what are you doing?
Now we didn't get the combo. That might be the new
Late
nerf.
tech.
That could be the new nerf, right? So Wayne now, his auto combo doesn't work against airborne opponents. Thank you, Cat and Jiro. Okay. Eliminating Yo, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, Yo is now out. He was looking good, too. And again, bottom one Lil Wayne. Always doing work. Every week he's out here doing work in these exhibitions. But yeah, that charge, he got that 2-2 charge. I'm not sure if that was a mistake or what it was. He might have been trying to do Fireball. It was the B version, which is a bit slower, too.
Yeah, it might just be a misstep.
They made it easier, though. In the last patch, they changed the way inputs work. So that was a problem people had before. They'd accidentally get the charges. They'd accidentally get the forwards. But even with that, Yo is now eliminated. Jiro, who are they going to send in? They have 8 left. 8 people left on their team. I like the other way better, man. I like it when it was not how many wins are needed, but how many lives are left. Yeah. So saying Daiwa again. So Daiwa very, very strong. He was one of the guys that early on, before KOUJI went on his streak, BBCF went up, and it was Daiwa. Daiwa was the one who kind of took the momentum early on. Now they're putting him back in, hoping he can kind of carry in the latter half of this. But it's Loe, man. You can't be reading, you know, what you see online. Just write him off and like, oh, he's weak, he's weak, he's weak. First to one? Come on. You take too much damage, before you know it, you're down 30-40%, and then Yig comes out, and then you're online, and then it's over. Round start counter, trying to maybe call out a slash, but Daiwa instead going for the teleport. And now she's getting started.
Off the plus frames, go with crouch medium. And now just going to be just poking at that. Again, like range 1, range 2. Gets the counter hit stand heavy here, and that's decent return there. Goes empty. Wow. Was baits out the counter, went low?
Yeah, the counter went there and there. That's plus, perfect. Yeah, so that you said plus frames. That first one is actually minus the moon thing, but just her 2M, that button is so good. So there's a lot of things in this game where you do a move that's minus, but the way you space it, it's from a range where they can't challenge.
Yeah, that's Sori's too, right?
Yeah. It's like, yeah, on paper, you know, you're -1 here, but if I press anything, I'm going to lose, so I have to respect it there. And look at that. Look at that damage, and don't forget, guys, Narmai players said Narmai doesn't do damage. That was like 60%.
All right, EX counter here.
Without any super.
Missiles incoming.
And that's a game. Super.
Yeah, that's it.
2 hits. Good round. Quote unquote. Narmaya does no damage.
That's fast as hell.
Quote unquote. Zeta has no corner carry. What else we got? Quote unquote. La Diva needs buffs. Come on, guys. Thank you, Panda Global, for running these exhibitions every week. So hopefully the masses are getting enlightened. Seeing is believing, right? They won't listen to what I tell them. They have to see in action, in tournament, these characters just blowing people up. Narmaya requires good footsies, IMO. Yeah, I definitely, Narmaya has, but I mean, at high level play, you know, everyone requires some footsies here. But Narmaya requires good footsies, but the thing is, the reward is so good. Like her 5C as a whiff punish tool is ridiculous. So watching the ground base, especially, I think Omido's the one that does it the best. His style is very ground based, just, you know, neutral with punish with 5C or whatever. But she can do that because her 5C is better than Cat's, better than Grand. She can play that game, and the reward is ridiculous too. Beelzebub still sucks. Hey, we're not talking about Beelzebub here. We're talking about the top tier characters. All right, finally Minami is going to sit down. Minami switched to Zoe day 1. And I think now he's having kind of a crisis. So he's a Zoe fanboy. Even before she was announced, he was like, I want Zoe. Whenever Zoe comes out, playing her from day 1. He got custom stick art. He did everything. He changed his Twitter name. He did everything. And he has been getting absolutely demolished. They invited him to the top player league, and he went, I think it was like 2-25 or something. But let's see.
You hate to see it, man.
Yeah,
when you get what you wanted, but it's just not. It's not how you thought it would be. Here we go, looking good so far here, though.
That's twice, though. Like the thing, getting hit by that overhead, like Daiwa. I'm not sure. This might be a good tell, right? That. Oh, I got a little reset too. Got the corner. That overhead is. You just stand up from that range. You want to stand up. Fake low, and you're dead. Look at that. You're dead. Narmaya pressure.
SSBA, yep.
Narmaya damage, Narmaya pressure, Narmaya speed. You see he just snuck in out of nowhere.
All it took was 2 or 3 counter hits, man.
Just one chance, he pressed the button, and whoop, now I'm on the other side, you're in the corner. Just like that, right? If you're Minami, you must be feeling pretty horrible, because that round was looking very, very good for you. He was working on it perfect, just died instantly. Plus, this time Daiwa going to DP. Knows your plus after that. Says, no, I'm not going to even let you get started here.
Trade in Daiwa's favor.
Yeah, that's
again,
that
the
full
5
screen
yeah.
slash.
Standing light.
Dragging out way too early. Not sure what Minami's doing there. Moonsault in there. Minami just chilling. Again. Not sure which side you're going to be on, back and front. Ooh, what the heck?
With the side switch after Setsuna?
I don't know what he was doing there. I think he just messed up some inputs, but it looked pretty sick.
Okay, good punish on the dodge here.
Yeah, going to get the animation. Not enough to kill. Minami's very, very low on health, though. We saw Daiwa just kind of dominate that first round. Lightning dodging again. I'm telling you. Yeah, dodge, avoid the chip. That would have been it. Plus 5C. There it is, that side swap. Didn't have the corner, so he couldn't get the full combo there. Chip's coming. Ah, unavoidable. I'm sorry. Daiwa definitely turns up, though. Both rounds, you know, he hit his back to the wall. He was down very low. He's like, all right, let me just go full aggro right now.
Like you said, initially he looked maybe a little bit sketchy against Zoe. Maybe he's not, maybe a little bit unfamiliar.
I still think 100%.
He ate the overhead 4 times.
And he's dodging. Like, the dodge is a free punish, too. Try dodging lightning. Like, he's making questionable decisions, but you see his offense just so good.
Yeah.
That's the best thing, you know, when you fight a character, you know what to do. It's like,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you never get the chance to run the mix on me.
Just go ham.
Just go ham.
But damn, like if Minami can't win against a player like Daiwa who just eats every mix-up, every single mix-up, then come on. He got to go back to Lance, I think. He got to go back to Lance. But yeah, what's up with Purepure? I wonder. I feel like they wanted to put Purepure in against Daiwa, actually. That was what happened, is they wanted to put Purepure in against Daiwa. Because I remember talking, I was like, I think Ferry might do well against Narmaya. But then they couldn't connect, and now he's been missing. He's been MIA. I wonder if they just took him out of the team. They called in a quick.
Well, I mean, he's two of the 8 lives they have. You know.
They might have called him replacement. Who knows? Snuck in a ringer. I mean, it's BBTAG. They could pretty much put anybody on that team. Like we claim the BBTAG. His Zoe wasn't bad. No, Zoe wasn't bad. It was Daiwa on defense was bad. Like Minami got every possible thing he wanted, and he still couldn't win the round. So it's like, damn. He also got hit twice by the Narmaya crossover, which is supposed to be fake, right? You just say, use the guard button. Everyone's like, just use the guard button against Narmaya. Use the guard button against Narmaya. But there's so much going on. You know, the speed that Daiwa plays is so fast, too, that Minami got tagged twice by it. We saw it, too, early on against KOUJI, right? KOUJI got tagged by it as well. It's not real. It can't hurt you. All right, they're going to put in Fukunaga. I think Purepure's out. I think they just banned him. They put in Lance to go against Narmaya. Yeah. He looked good. He looked good, too, against Yo. Just Yo outplayed him. But Lance, another very strong character. I don't think he really loses to anybody. Might just feel confident against Narmaya. 8-8. Scores even, I think.
It doesn't feel like it should have been.
I think they just cut Purepure. I think they just like, all right. They're like, all right, Purepure's out.
He just conceded his lives.
We're just going to take 2 out. We're going to go 9v10 or something. But we shall see. But yeah,
it's tied, but it feels like it felt like BBTAG was in control. I don't know how it's even.
KOUJI, I mean, not KOUJI. Daiwa did work early on. It was like Daiwa did work early on, and there was another one. It was like 2 guys did work, and then KOUJI did way more work.
Monster killed the momentum for KOUJI, but KOUJI ran through like
a ton of people.
Yeah, more than half their team.
It's probably just like a slow, you know, it's been a slow burn for the BBCF team.
Nice back throw into the wall.
Can't move in, yeah.
Did the early moonsault, but jump in and then mash on your teleport. Here we go.
Yeah, so that's the nerf too, right? So that teleport, I believe, probably it looked really slow. Like Daiwa's punish looked very, very slow, but the added recovery on the landing there, I think in the first season it wouldn't have worked, but right now got it. And again, just teleporting right away. This is supposed to be not real. Why is it working at master level play, guys? You know? Ferry's armpit lover 6'9" on GameFAQs told me this will never work. What's happening? And again, look at that, punishing the landing on reaction. Oh, that's what we saw before. Oh, that was sick.
Counter hit overhead, cue it up.
Is that why he did that? That was sick. So he did the dash under. We saw him mess it up before, but it put him in a weird position where
It looks like he's going to cross over, but he's actually same side.
he chose. He took a whole step. It was like Dragon Ball, where it's you get that fuzzy walk under. It's like, do I want to walk under, go on this side, or do I want to stay behind? Damn, that was grimy.
You can't react to Yeah, you can't react.
That was mad grimy, yeah. And he went like one step ahead, right? So he faked the cross up. He went back in front and immediately went for the overhead. There were layers. There was layers to that mix-up. And Fukunaga, man, as good as he is, he just got washed. He went 0-2. So he's 0-2. Very, very strong Lancelot. But again, you're fighting against other world-class players here. So unfortunately, those days happen. And now Daiwa, again, Daiwa definitely, you know, he did work his first life. He's doing work his second life. He's definitely the MVP right now of BBCF team. How far can he go? And Dora, they're going to send in Dora now, all right. Or Dora's just here to troll again. Try and get some Twitter followers, let's see. He's looking into seat, like, should I sit down? All right, I'm going to go in. I'm going in.
Yeah, okay, yeah, Dora queuing up.
Yeah, when you put Dora in, who knows? I mean, Jiro did okay. He did okay.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. At this stage.
Yeah. We saw Daiwa had answers, though, too, against... Because I don't know if he beat Dora earlier, but I know we saw him fight against Luane, because I was talking about how Luane wants to run away, call the boys, and put out the cat rocket, but Narmaya has that full, like, I'm not talking about 80%. She is full screen.
She can pursue.
Punish. Yeah. So you don't get those free summons. Daiwa did it before. Let's see if he does it again. See, that dash right there. Dora baited out that time. So you see, he walked away, didn't summon, said neutral jump to call it out. And again, just like that, Dora backing away. No, full screen slash. You're in the corner now. You don't have any summons at all. If you're to win, you got to play this matchup a bit different.
Yeah, Daiwa trying to poke with sets into there. Gets the crouch heavy. And the corner here. Gets big damage to return. Man. And the DP ender. Empty low? No.
Yeah, he mistimed it.
Tries to go for his throw.
Dora must be feeling good now. If he's not going to die here, but he's got Daiwa pretty low.
Yeah.
He had him low enough, so this is actually pretty scary right now. Last time Daiwa did the up forward tech, right? Now he's backing away. Oh, he's trying to follow the Yo. He's trying to follow the Yo. Mash dodge. He took a good chunk. He took a good chunk of chip right there and he got full screen. But that's what I'm talking about. You lost. You lost. Full screen slash. Dora got ahead. He knew it was coming.
Both of them did. Both of them. They knew how that exchange was about to go down before it happened.
I think it was. You know when you know you shouldn't do something, but you're just praying.
Yeah.
You're like, I really hope this works. And he was baiting the full screen slash before. That time he was like, no, I hope it works.
Robocat pressing.
Did not work.
EXDP, Dora with the punish here.
Type C, not too much, not too scary.
Yeah, but willing to just take the set after. Push towards the wall. Also, he can get this off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the side switch too. Missiles incoming.
Checkmate.
Human pyramid.
Just shimmy. Yeah, eventually you're going to have to get hit by that. Daiwa's just jumping around like, please God. But even if he didn't finish off there, he had a lot of life. Eventually, Yig was going to come out, and Daiwa did not have enough life to survive that. Nice. 5C is the anti-air. That's good awareness. You know, that's high-level Granblue is when you mix up your anti-air depending on their range. Dora mashing twice.
Yeah, he knew that sick grab was coming.
He got countered the first time. Was just like, I'm going to keep mashing. I don't care. Hit slash again. Trying to blow up any summon from Dora, but instead got a punish on the slide, and now Daiwa in the corner. Okay. Unlucky for Dora, and he's going to get punished now, but Daiwa very low. So Dora definitely, as long as he doesn't die, he wants to get a little bit of chip damage, maybe.
Yeah, he's good now. Needs a little bit more chip to be able to get it, though. Human Pyramid instead.
Human Pyramid is still very strong. Got it. Yeah, the shimmy. I love that.
Wow.
Dora loves doing that. The little shimmy. To wait for you to dodge, because you try to dodge preemptively. So he waits, sees the dodge, and then he punishes you for that. I hate both those moves, by the way.
So Dora able to bring it back. Still 7-7. Tied up.
Yeah, Daiwa, their best player. He did work. He was the leader of the BBCF team, but he's out, so that's a big sigh of relief there for BBTAG. It's tied up. I still can't believe it's tied up. I think they did take a pretty
It just doesn't. It doesn't feel like BBCF made a really strong run at some point. You had some players step up, but you got to remember, man, KOUJI ran through 8 players, 7 players.
I think Daiwa did, what, like 4? And then 2 or 3?
Yeah, Daiwa's like 4 total, I think.
But the thing is, KOUJI's still there. KOUJI's still chilling.
Yeah, that's
right?
the thing, yeah.
He's still alive.
I guess that's the thing, too, right? Even though it's even on paper, it doesn't feel... I don't think it's even, really. The X Factor for BBTAG team still on there. And then, wait, shoot. Kubo. Kubo's still a factor, too. You haven't even seen purepure play.
Right, they're putting in, I think this is kaityo.
Yeah.
Kaityo, one of the guys, I think he went 0-1. Damn, he's a Sword Art Online fan. Ugh.
What's that?
You know about Sword Art Online?
Oh, that's that, like, the poverty dot hack? It's like dot hack, but with no story, no character development.
It was literally
the clopping? Is that what that's from?
Yeah, clopping.
Glop.
It was literally written by a middle schooler.
I've noticed some fighting game communities are very big fans of that show. I noticed.
This guy, man, he does like the pose.
I'm gonna withdraw all judgment, but
2 years worth.
Isn't it actually written by a middle schooler?
Yeah,
like legit,
it
literally a tough.
It was written by a middle schooler. Yeah.
Let's go.
Data there, no reaction.
Dora eating all this chip damage, pushed to the brink by it.
Is this kaityo? I forget. Might be it's Fukku or kaityo, one of them, but he changed his name to Asuna. Mamoru Kara. Loops, one-hit super, and yes, Narmaya does a ton of damage. Very high damaging character. She's good at bringing to the corner. She's good at cashing out all of her specials into the super. Got a little bit choppy now, we'll be alright. Cross up again. And again, this is just this Narmaya rush down. It's kind of what we saw with Daiwa, you know, not playing that Omito style, kind of footsies game, spacing, whiff punish style game, instead just rushing down. Dora cannot keep up. Anti-air, yeah. I like that. Went for the DP, didn't want to deal with the kind of delayed fall timing there. So going to do the safe option, it beats everything. Dora just backing away for dear life, trying to just get a little bit more meter out there, get a little bit lower, so to see if we can try and get a Yig comeback.
Eat some curry here. Back to the wall.
DP again, not giving him a chance.
Ooh, stance changing in his face like that. Glop. The boy's coming. Nice dodge and nice rollout on the moonsault. Avoid the situation entirely. Didn't want to even block, take the plus frames.
Yeah, he's going to go now.
Yeah. Human pyramid time.
Yeah, the missiles will add, they'll force you to block and add the chip there. That's kind of, again, when you get in a situation like this, a lot of times it's checkmate. On paper, yeah. On the GameFAQs forum, yeah. No, you can avoid that. But in, you know, real life and actual matches, like, you're not going to be able to perfectly get rid of everything there and survive when you're that low on health.
Pokey with sets in at close range like that. Trying to end in sweep.
Sneaky little slide there from Dora. That was smart, too. I guess just not teching to avoid the unblockable setup there.
And here we go. 3 dudes, 1 glop. Throw again. Gets the triple overhead. Running man in the air. Off the sweep. EX boot. And that's going to do it, Dora. Going to put them up 7-6.
Yeah. Dora, I think he lost first, right? He went 0-1 on his first life, but now he's kind of latter half. Kind of put in some work there.
And just like that, Dora... Man, just executing the Sword Art Online community like that, man. They had their day in the sun. All that Tumblr art, all that glopping, all that nasty stuff, the dojins. No longer a factor. BBTAG up 7-6.
The poses. The stream. I don't think the stream's down on our end, guys. We're watching an archive of from.
No, it's fine on our end.
Yeah,
it's
from the video is a little bit choppy, but there's patches, so I think it gets better. 6 wins left. Who ran down here? I didn't even see the person sit down.
So BBCF still has Fenrichi. They still have Bagi.
Dora versus. Oh, okay.
And, okay.
Wayne versus, I feel like this probably, Matera probably just destroys him. You know? Wayne wants to put out the mechs and the boys, but the arrow's just going to wipe everything out.
Yeah, has to probably stand, what, 3/5 of the screen away. Just be able to just screen control. Try to get some butterfly setups to be able to pressure Wayne. Doesn't really have to, but yeah, the butterfly's going to resume that pressure.
Got him
Nice
reaching.
extension. Yeah, just went high twice. Off the hop.
Yeah, I cannot imagine this being
Oh, let's go,
being good
Eno.
for
Let's
Wayne at
go.
all. Plus, after that, Eno pressing the button. It's not your turn yet. Well, let's see. Eno's an old man, right? He's an FGC boomer. Does he know about Mario Party? Can he survive once he comes out? You see Dora. He's like, all right, I know how I'm going to have to make this
I
comeback.
mean, does it matter? Look at his health. As long as he doesn't eat anything else. Yeah, that's the big thing. He can eat. Looking for the anti-air. Gets the low touch instead. Q up in the super. Yep.
Yeah, this matchup, I've never actually seen it, but just thinking about this must be very bad for Louis. And Eno demonstrating why. It's like, you can't get started. You just can't get started. Wayne plays almost like he's like a weird zoner. He's like a weird zoner type character. But against Matera's just pure zoner, just gets in there. So
Time eats the mid and the high.
yes, probably the round.
Human pyramid time.
Can you survive? Dodge? No, you can't. Like, even when you mash like that, he's got super armor, right? If you have the life to spare, that's a decent idea to trade. You know, you hurt him, but you're gonna get hurt. When you're down to nothing like that,
Just hop in the mid range. Man, she just put an arrow in that dude's chest.
I'm surprised that I thought it was gonna hit earlier, but Wayne actually ate the arrow to protect his boy right there, so that was pretty cool.
And
Got
Butterfly able to lock him down in block stun. Give Eno this opportunity to be able to push to the wall.
And now we're getting started again. Butterflies, overhead connected. You got the other butterfly extension into the super.
Yo, tweet that to left. Was left and right? Was left and right all along?
Heavy scale. And just why not just do it, you know? We've seen crazier comebacks before.
But at full health, he's good.
He,
That's fine. As long as he ends up in mid-screen,
you gotta
yeah,
eat.
you're good.
Oh, he got chipped there. So Dora, I'm not sure why he did that. He just walked back and blocked it. He maybe wasn't looking at his health. I think he was, but
Eno able to bring it back again, 6-6.
the thing about Wayne though is I've definitely lost rounds like this. Is when you have him down the chip, you know, your game plan switches over to like, I'm gonna chip him out, but he can recover health. So there's definitely times
with Curry, yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely times where I'm like, I just have to chip him. He eats something, I don't pay attention, and then I do like an EXDP. He blocks it, he doesn't die. I'm like, wait, what happened? Then I lose. But Dora just looking at the arrow and just dying right there. 6-6, yeah. Back and forth, back and forth. They still have KOUJI though. Like that, if you're BBCF, you got to be worried. KOUJI took out 7 or 8 people's first try. You can just wipe out the whole team right now if they wanted to. Monster was the one who was able to stop him. You don't have him anymore.
Yeah, that's true. They burned him already.
Yeah. You have Kinji still. Kinji was close. I guess save your Kinji for when they put in KOUJI
I mean, I think
there.
at this point, it has to be Eno. Eno's the one that has to get this done, I think.
Well, he's in there, right? So Eno's in there now, so they can choose who they want to put in against Matera.
I mean, their win condition, Eno has to make a run here. It's got to be Eno, Fenrichi, and Fenrichi maybe steps up, but Eno is the X factor for this team. He's the one that kind of has to carry right now.
Well, he can't choose his opponent now, right? So they're
He's got to
picking.
outplay.
They're picking. They're like, who is here to beat Matera? They don't. Fukunaga's out, right? So they don't have the Lance right there. They got
Fukunaga
Gran.
put the goose egg up today.
Gran's pretty good against the character. But again, also, Matera's not just matchup. She's a hard character to fight. So if you're not confident against Matera, I'm not confident. I would never want to sit down against a Matera player. So you have to hope on the BBTAG team, out of those 6 players, there's somebody who has a lot of Matera experience that's willing to just go in there.
Wait. Zapapoyo. Soares. How do you think Soares does against Matera? I would imagine it's difficult, but he has so much built-in movement, and if he can get in the rush punch range, put her in block stun, she doesn't have a DP to rely on like that.
I mean, the thing is, that's the problem with Soares is you don't need, like, Charlotta, Vadiva, you need a DP. Soares, you don't need a DP. His pressure ends. His pressure just ends. It doesn't loop into itself. It's just the EX, the ground pound right there, and then the EX machine gun punch are plus. Anything else is minus. So
so my question is, blocked rush punch, right? So in the situation where he's -2, can Matera take her turn back safely?
Yeah, her 5L is gone.
Her 5L is really far range,
one
right?
One of the best buttons in the game. Just mash on that, yeah. And then, like, neutral, so, like, his rush punch is good, but it's not going to be able to beat any of the arrows, right? There's no projectile invul. His jump is slow. But it's first to one, and it is Soares. You know, he could always blow you up, but they're really thinking it over right now. And at this point, when there's 6 players left, you know, you can't be too picky. You're like, all right, we have to put somebody in. Even though this might not be ideal matchup, like, you have to go in. We don't have anyone else. So let's see. They're thinking. I still don't know what happened to Purepure. Where'd he go? Did they just take him out? They're trying to wait for him to come in? All right, they're going to put in Kubo. It's kind of what I thought, right? Gran, well-rounded. He's got mobility. He's got, like, the boot and stuff. He's got just ways to just rob Matera. So this is a good matchup for him. But Kubo, like you said, hasn't been doing too hot in any of these. Not just today. In any of these community battles that we've been seeing, he hasn't really been performing that well. Outside of the very first one.
Has generally been low impact in the big team events since the first one, like you mentioned. The first one, he was gone.
Yeah, the first one, he
ran it. Yeah. But in the bigger team events, he has generally been low impact.
Yeah, like 2 and 2, 1 and 2. I don't think he's ever gone positive that I can remember right now. Which is surprising. He's very good. He still plays too. Just, you know, it's not the first to one. Maybe doesn't suit his style so much. But Kubo, Eno, also 2 guys that go way back, right? Kubo from the center of Japan, Eno out there in the west. So the center and the west often, you know, it's only like an hour away.
Tokai Kanto region, it's like 45 minutes by car, not even really that far.
Always playing each other. But yeah, all right. So this is what you want, right? That neutral zoning from Matera is over. Gran's got her in the corner now.
So it's about, can he open up for the escape attempt?
Yeah, he got it right there. Got the whiff punish on the unique ability from Gran.
Back to center screen. Can he push into the butterfly? Extend the pressure? He can.
Damn, he got on the other side too.
But Kubo just waited it out. Didn't press.
Yeah, he's behind the life, but Eno is at the corner. The boot, like a counter boot, EX boot, that's all it takes to steal that round. Fireball. B fireball here. And look at that. Eno now not even throwing projectiles. Like, he's changing to dodging, trying to get in on Kubo. All right, EX got the hard knockdown, and he's in. Ooh.
Yeah, you have to imagine he respects the value of EX boot. That's the big issue there, right? That's why you see him kind of tighten up in the mid-range like that. Doesn't want to get put to the wall, be able to hold that, the 2L, the 5L pressure.
You got the life lead now, but again, this is Gran. As long as you stay away from that corner, and you don't need a 2D.
See him trying to sharpshoot here. Grab, good tech. Oh, jump out of the overhead attempt. EX butterflies incoming.
Oh, that was dangerous.
Gets the high touch.
That was a very, very late anti-air. Kubo didn't press a button.
Fireball backdash to be able to get out of range. Make it rain.
5C right there. Damn, but 7 seconds left on that clock. And even though Eno won, he was in control. I felt like Kubo was like, you know, he was just like just anything away from winning. Very high pressure for Eno. He must be tired right now.
Yeah, that's the thing about playing these kinds of characters with this kind of playstyle. The way you have to play them.
You know, one mistake, one little guess wrong, one like missed anti-air, or if you do a ground arrow and they jump, you just lose after all that work.
That's why it's so hard to play them at high level in single elimination or in singles double elimination tournaments like that, right?
Shimmy.
You got to play like that all day long.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Kubo had the shimmy, had the round there, but he did not have the fireball. I thought he had the EX fireball.
Running a lot of crouch M pressure as well. Dash up stand light.
Boing. Now Kubo's just going to be going for chip here. EX Fireball, and then he's got the EX, DP. Just went for the regular one there. Nothing NO can do. And now 1-1. 6 lives left here, so who's going to go up?
This feels like a rubber match to me.
Yeah, this is definitely... We're down our last 5 after
Butterflies
this.
to extend, still has 1 active. Gets the second one to be able to milk a little bit more return out of this string. That's minus 50%. Butterfly reset.
Pressure doesn't end, too.
Not done yet.
The butterfly just disappeared. That's very unfortunate. That would have been the round. Just a little bit too late. Didn't get the explosion.
Yeah, the EX Fireball able to give Kubo a chance here. Back to center stage.
Yeah. And that was a good life lead, though. He's in a, Grant is definitely still in it.
But you already know, man. All it takes is 1 EX boot, push to the corner. Think you got a problem.
There we go. That's it.
Anti-air super. Nice, NO.
Just waiting, just chilling. All right.
And Kubo again.
Yeah.
That's a goose egg for today, right?
Yep. He's mad good. Just watch him play. He's so good. I guess it might be because they save him for the the key matches, but he just can't perform. They don't put him up against like Bobby. They put him up against the big names, and he just can't take him out. But yeah, NO waking up. NO, he lost the first game, I think, right?
And this has been a back and forth one, man. BBCF once again. I don't know how. I have to look at the.
Yeah,
I have to look at what happened again.
I want to look. Yeah.
It doesn't feel like this should be, but they're in the lead again.
I still think they just took out put. I still think they just deleted 2 off there. They're like, all right, we lost 1.
But the thing is, man, it's not. I'm thinking until KOUJI's out of this, you can't rest too easy.
Zoe, is this Minami? Or someone who just has a Zoe avatar, I'm not sure. Dora back in there, just flexing. Come on, Dora, get out of here. You're eliminated, man. All will do anything for the clout. Yeah, all right, so it is Minami.
Yep.
So Zoe against Mitera. Did we see this before? I forget. But I'm not sure. I saw mixed reviews about this. It was like Zoe can't beat Mitera, and then Zoe does really well against Mitera. We'll have to see. Because Zoe's she kind of also plays from that kind of mid-range. She's not so much of a rushdown character, but that mid-range, Mitera's just going to dominate there. But the thing is, Zoe has her dragon, so you can do this weird pressure where you keep the dragon on Mitera, and the fear of the breath. But of course, you're going to have to charge up. All right, you got the charge. Now let's see. I know actually playing a little bit more aggressive, huh? Yeah, that's a great tool right there, even though Minami dropping the combo after that.
So Butterfly's active, trying to just walk behind them.
Right there. That's what I was talking about, that breath.
That halitosis.
Yeah, just staying on top of her very, very fast. You can't react to the startup, too. Just, if you're pressing a button and the Zoe calls the breath, you're going to get launched. Okay, and choosing not to charge. Okay, just choosing to run in and try and get the drag, but NO waking up with the short hop. And now you have no DP to deal with Mitera pressure. Warning.
And the only reward so far has just been a couple grabs, but adding up. And then, here's this big touch here. Yeah, that's 100 meter, too.
Yeah, the grabs. Oh, he dropped it!
Oh, my God. Minami with the chance here.
His dragon's dead, though. His dragon is dead. EX dive, get the knockdown. He's got super, jump back. You got to be careful of the horse, like on reaction. If she turns into the horse, you can full screen punish arrows. There we go. He's just waiting.
Wow.
Man, that's
the
clutch.
Composure.
Yeah. Same thing we saw against Kubo, right? Even though he's down to the wire, he's like, I know they're going to jump. They're going to come from there. He doesn't press anything. He waits for the jump, anti-airs. Last time was super. This time it was with the down back. And no, showing he's a veteran. Just jumping back. All right, that's one option, right?
Back throw, take the wall. EX Butterflies. Nice. Minami with a really, really good just jump forward. Just held up forward. Did not want to take the butterfly pressure. Lasers incoming. Overhead blocked. NO. Good defense.
Yep, and Dragon dies off that.
They could just stand out, crouch out pressure.
Yeah, that was good, though. So, NO messing up. That's the risk when you play these zoning characters right there. So he tried going for 2B, which is a good button, kind of like get off me, but Minami was already airborne. Plenty of recovery right there, so just fell down, got the free punish, free round. Minami, you going to do something and get your first win? That's good, yeah. Get EX knockdown, get some charge there.
Yeah, if that's the reward, the charge time, that's worth it for her.
Without doubt. Anytime you get that EX laser, just charge up, get the full dragon. But here he is again, cornered.
And all this off of a well-timed jump back air throw. Butterflies versus dragons.
Yeah, they want to go for the second part of that Rekka. You know, it is unsafe. He's been going at it before, kind of taking the gamble. This time doesn't. And already with the check. Got a big life lead too. Anti-air, unfortunately, you know, she only needs 2 angles right there. Minami kind of threaded the needle, got between them. Forward throw, another dragon coming, and dragon's going to die after this. And Otoko waking up with buttons. He's been disrespecting Minami too. So like, Minami's doing real setups. He's just going for like the level 5 option instead of the level 1. Otoko's just mashing out or jumping.
Oh,
yeah,
with lightning.
In the super, it's off auto combo. I don't know. This is the light auto combo, so there's scaling involved. All right, not dead.
One shot left, goes high.
Oh, you wanted super. You saw just the teabag right there. He was buffering in super. Nothing came out. Minami, that's why you got to watch my video, man. I told you, just easy input. Always do the easy input. And unfortunately, Minami going 0-2 again.
Wow.
Oh, no, he got one. He got one, didn't he? I forget. But he's been having a rough Granblue life after making the switch to Zoe.
So now, at this point, Minami's run through Kubo, Minami.
Or Eno.
Yeah, Eno ran through Kubo, Minami. Who else? That's like 3 players in a row, right?
Maybe Dora, right?
Yeah, Dora.
Maybe Dora.
Dora, Kubo, Minami. Yeah.
And this, like, you know, beating 3 people at the start is great, but beating 3 people at the end is much like bigger here. So they need 4 more. There's 4 more people left on the BBTAG.
Yeah, I'm thinking if he can make that summit or that mochi kind of run, he would have to cap it off by beating KOUJI.
Yeah. The KOUJI still being alive is big. And I feel like if you're BBTAG, you throw on KOUJI now. Don't save him for like the last, but like just put him in. Oh, that's if he feels comfortable against Eno. Oh wait, put his back. The mystery man. Hey guys, my mom said I could play. Let me in. I got 2 lives. So he hasn't played yet at all. He's got 2 lives apparently. Unless they penalize him or something.
Pure is a funny dude too, man.
He's a fashionable man.
Well, really well traveled too. I'd say out of JP players outside of Tokyo and West Coast. You know, he lives out there in Hiroshima, I think. And he's been. I feel like in the past 5 years or so, 5-6 years, I feel like I see him at all overseas events really often. Tokyo-based events and stuff too. Dude, there was I think the Sega Apex tournament when GG Revelator first came out.
Yeah.
He played Jacko, right?
Yeah.
So he came out there. That tournament was first to 1 single elim. He beat Mochi in grand finals. And everybody was pissed.
Yeah, I remember that. And
everybody was pissed. So I left the venue early, and I got on the subway, and he was already there. I was like, wait, what the hell are you doing? You going home already? He's like, dude, I win and get the hell out.
Yeah. He tweeted it out.
Yeah.
There was drama there because he won with Jacko. You know, he came to Tokyo, beat the Tokyo players. With Jacko, people didn't like because Vanilla Jacko was stupid, right?
Yeah.
Vanilla Jacko was stupid. So I remember he won, and I remember there was actually drama on like Twitter where people weren't congratulating him because of Jacko and stuff. It was like, no, win's a win. That little drama. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, he was like Kachiniga. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm winning this game.
I'm out. He bounced. He couldn't play. Maybe they just kicked him out. They remembered from all those years ago. But he played Jacko. He
Persona as well.
Persona. He was Labrys.
Labrys,
He
yeah.
was like the only Labrys doing anything.
Yeah, this is another multi-game player.
BBTAG, but it looks like he needs to open his ports or something because he's been unable to actually connect with anybody here.
You gonna try again?
3rd time's a charm. Oh, we might have got it. Hold on.
Pure versus NO.
West Coast. Zoner versus owner. This matchup, I don't know. What is this matchup?
I feel like I don't see it that often.
It's really good for one of them. I know it's not like even, right?
The thing is, Ferry has to be in that stand heavy, and far standing at medium range, where she can at least try to compete a little bit with Matera's zoning and screen control.
Yeah, the big thing, of course, is the whip, right?
Yeah.
So the EX whip is lightning fast, and if any arrow is out, that whip's going to go right through it, bring you in, and then you got to play Fairy's blender game. Man, I hate this game. There, like that. See, on reaction, and look at that. Zoning's over. Here we go.
Instant overhead.
Zoning is over now.
Late tack. Pinwheel in the EXDP. Catch Eno trying to get out. And then, yeah, stand heavy range, looking for the anti-air. Crouch heavy as well. Like you said, EX whip. That's the key to the matchup right now.
Get all
willing to
that
just take his
damage.
chip.
Ton of chip.
And then walk out of range.
Just get 100 meter. You might be trying to activate another one. Yeah, I knew this matchup was bad for one of them. It's bad for Matera. Purepure just chilling too. He could have activated the install and still had built meter up for another install later in the round if he wanted it. Beppo, no. But chip will kill now. Or EX Whip will beat an arrow and it'll just chip. Or maybe he needs one more, sorry. It's hard to tell. I hope they eventually will add something to that.
Purepure with the control though. Wow.
Yeah, Gigi would have chipped right there. So Eno has to go in. You have to make something happen. But
then yeah, stand light mash.
Pretty much, you know, because she's got EX ball too. Like you're gonna die to something. Might be again and another whip. Was it like 5 whips have hit so far? Eno wasn't even trying to throw an arrow, right? He had his arrows kind of sealed. He's just trying to go in.
Yes, they got to keep an eye on the cooldown.
Fine.
Okay, bait and punish from the DP. This is a start.
That's the nerf, right? Beppo got slowed down. So you have chances to get in, and then swinging out with the Tarzan.
Just a little bit too late on the butterfly call out. Purepure able to escape. Real Eno back in. That time goes low off of GG. Into the ball super. Not done yet. EX Pinwheel still not done. Beppo.
This character can do everything.
Light tech. High touch. And no offense.
And no scared though, right? The whip has been hit by 6 whips so far. He can't really. Oh, put out GG. If that was whip, that would have been the round. Got him.
He still has access to it. Staying heavy.
Keeping the pressure going. All right. Eno changing up his play styles, working out. Purepure's been on the sideline the whole time. They finally call him in. If we could take out Eno right now, he's on a little, you know, he's getting warm, he's getting hot. That'd be pretty big. Damn, just adding up. Eno, you see a lot more forward movement now. Recognizing he can't just zone full screen because of that whip.
Yeah, he's the one that has the press, actually.
I have to go in.
EX whip still on the table. Wow, empty jump sweep.
Trying to get cute there with Gigi, but push him a little bit too far away. Life lead now for Purepure, but Eno going in. Sweep. And again, sweeping the GG call, right? So that's not real. But it's very hard to react to all this stuff in like a high-tense match like this.
Good block from Eno. Purepure push towards the wall. Still has EX whip on the table. Ooh, overhead counter hit.
Didn't have his super sky bounce, so couldn't get the full combo right there. But yeah, just run up. Things are not looking good for Eno.
Purepure threatening to put this BBCF team down.
That is so cheap. He just, oh, you block GG, let me run up here, let me chip you for like 5%, bring you down to that pixel. Eno just saw like his chance of victory just slide away when he blocked that. He was like, oh no. And
yeah, it felt like for BBCF, man, that's big.
Eno was eliminated, so you lost Matera too. Matera's a wild card. He did work though, shouts to Eno. That was a big stop. And my question is, Purepure have 2 lives? He didn't play earlier, right?
I want to say he has 2 lives.
I'm pretty sure he didn't play earlier. He looked good too. Very just top tier, top tier, top tier, top tier, top tier. Don't listen to anyone who tells you his character's not top tier. And Purepure looking very, very strong too. A lot of good decision making, you know, handled the matchup very well, so he's definitely out here grinding too. And I don't think anyone likes fighting Fairy. I've never seen anyone say they feel confident, like, oh, I'll take Fairy out, or I like fighting his character. So the players left on BBCF team right now, I'm like, I'm not, you go. I'm not going. You go. You fight him. I don't want to fight him. They got Cat. Like, Cat is a struggle. They got Percy. That's Percy's worst matchup. They got Kinji, though. So they have Kinji. Kinji Lance is good against
Lance,
Fairy,
yeah.
but the thing is you also want to save Kinji for KOUJI. Charlotta? You got Charlotta? Okay, put out Kaityo. Yeah, it's got to be Kinji or Kaityo, I would say. Save Kinji, just throw out Kaityo. Put out Kaityo right now.
Kaityo or Fukku, I would say, right?
Luane, I mean, Luane, you always, there's never like a bad time to put out Luane, right? Just throw him out whenever you feel like it. Be like, all right, roll the dice. Come on, Luane. Now they're going to put in Baki. Okay, they're going to put in Cat. This matchup used to be Cat. It was pretty even, but Cat had she had a crazy pressure, which was really good, and her broken 5C that you could just throw out early and kind of blow up Fairy's, whip. But both of those moves got just taken out. So why? I can't imagine Cat does too well against this version of Fairy. We're going to find out. Purepure against Bagi. Bagi very good, like we said, but he fought KOUJI earlier, just got washed. So he's 0-1 right now. Trying to redeem himself against Purepure. The damn scores keep messing me up. So there's 4 people left on BBTAG team. But there's not, because Purepure's got 2 lives. I think it should be 5-5, right?
Purepure has 1 life, KOUJI, and then what Tedepoy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's their 3. Or their 4 rather.
Anyway, Purepure just chilling.
Yeah,
it's not NO, by the way.
Zappa, KOUJI, Teddy, and Purepure at this point. That's their last 4.
This is Bagi, guys. Not NO. And then DP. This is what we saw earlier too against KOUJI, right? Bagi, very, very reliant on the Cat DP, and KOUJI baited it every time. Some days your DPs are working out, and you're like, yeah, man, I'm great. Other days, if you rely on it, just nothing connects. You just get washed like that.
Purepure also with a really strong read on him, it seems. Stand heavy, max range anti-air. Jump heavy whip, air to air. Okay, EX drill, now it starts. Bagi, stand M, gonna push towards the wall. Purepure in duress here. M auto combo, EXDP ender. It's cat pressure, EX fireball. Finds a hit.
Boing.
EX GG, that's how the DP works out though.
What was he doing? He does the BDP. I wonder if that's an answer to instant overhead. I'm not sure what happened right, but he got counter hit, so he got the full combo after that. But damn, Purepure getting robbed. Pretty sure could have punished that right there, but instead tried to run up and get a grab. Couldn't quite get it. That's not a combo. He caught Bagi trying to jump or something. And again, Purepure with a big life lead. But we saw Bagi make the comeback last time. We have GG out there. Just put up the fortress. Able to jump in right there. And look at that. He did 5B pressure. They took it out. They took it out.
Oh, was trying to catch him trying to jump out the corner, but whips out the safety.
Yeah, there's something really messed up. Cat jump D can't catch Fairy's jump. Her jump goes too high. So she can Tarzan out there, right? You can't catch her like that. You have to kind of go back.
Yeah, just going to follow the ball here, be able to try to push towards the wall like this. And at this point, Purepure, strong health lead here. Standing in that mid-range where Cat is going to have to put something out there.
Yeah, just chip, slowly just
stand
chip him
heavy.
down. Slowly, like he had the GG out there, the EX whip, that little bit brings you down to that pixel where you're about to lose, so you have to do something.
Really good awareness of the ranges and really strong control so far.
Damn, Beppo, even with the nerf,
that far.
still good, still mad good.
Baki with a good roll there. Running in the sweeps,
yeah, just
man.
Smash it, man. Come on, just smash it. That move didn't get any change at all with its recovery. All it had was its crush level lowered for some reason. It's still one of the best moves in the game. Just literally just press it whenever you want. Look at it, just press it. Now sweeping the GG, right? That's not real, but no one's been challenging, right? You're just so afraid you want to block that you let her get away with the GG.
Hold on now, Buggy with the chance here. Got the wall. Tech throw damage adding up. Okay, DP holds the positioning. EX Fireball, what you got?
I'm out.
Oh no, Purepure able to escape.
He can
Install?
anti-that, yeah, he had the pause. Oh, he thought Gigi was going to be there. This is a 5L. No, I thought he'd be able to block.
Oh my God.
So he was over his meter, so I think he's alive here. Ching. No,
that's
dead.
it.
Damn. Bagi, man, this guy's a first to one DP reversal super. This is the kind of guy you don't want to fight, you know?
Especially he's been getting clapped for these DPs too.
Yeah. He doesn't care.
The scariest thing is when you play someone who does not listen.
Yeah. Why are you doing that? Like, I'd punish you. Stop doing it. Oh, yeah, I forgot Ferry got a little bit lower health there. All right, so here we go. So we have zapapoyo KOUJI. Yeah, they took out... purepure played one game. Am I right? And dettywhiterock. And then over they got Fenrichi, Fukku, Bagi, and kaityo. And kinji. I swear purepure played one game.
At this point, do you just put up Zappa?
They must have disqualified him. Okay, so there's 5 people left on BBTAG or BBCF and 3 left on BBTAG, but they still have KOUJI. So Deddy, Percival is not that hot. Are they gonna sacrifice him now? Yeah, they're sacrificing in Deddy right now. I think Deddy was kind of, you know, he's pretty good, but he's not the master level player that these other guys are. I think they kind of just had him in there to fill the ranks, and now this is his worst matchup. Oh, sorry, against Cat. This is a good matchup actually. So this matchup is bad for Cat on paper. So if you're BB tag team right now, you're like, all right, this is pretty good.
What makes it rough for her?
Cat's a mid-range whatever character, but Percy's 5B. You know, she wants to use her 2B and her 5B, but Percy's 5B is just faster. So it's like similar range, just faster.
DP right back at you, grounded that time.
And then just drill right back. This is just aggro play all day from Bagi. Didn't get the ender right there, but now Deddy's cornered. And just DP, I don't want to deal with any of your pressure. This is very fast, very aggressive nerf Cat play. So her pressure, her 5B pressure is gone, but he's just mixing it up with a different style. This is the opposite of Logia. EX, adding up that chip, give me the plus frames, and whiff punish on that 5C. Beautiful. You saw him just walk back there.
Compared to Logia, a lot more pressure that's relying on EX fireball pressure. Nice, just jump over the fireball, push. Same situation. Got you walled up. Was looking for the crouch heavy anti-air. Dettywhiterock delays it. Still gets clapped up though, pushed to the wall. Oh man, gets crossed up by his own DP. Loses the reverse hitbox, jump over to the other side, just took the corner again.
Yeah, he didn't press a button. If he pressed a button, he would have got anti-aired, but he knew that. He just wanted to get out. So empty jump over, anti-air whiffs. Hey,
wow,
get out of here.
Buggy.
That's the Bobby classic right there. So Percy will do a lot of auto combo pressure using the EX dash, but it's not real. There's a gap every time. So just if you block a 5B or you block a 5C, just mash reversal or super.
It's been a slow grind. It does not feel like it, but BBCF is now 2 wins away from winning this. So they got to put.
You don't put. No, I guess
no. KOUJI's the anchor.
With only 2 left, I would have put KOUJI in earlier. But with only 2 left, yeah.
Zappa just
put up Zappa.
Run him.
That's what So I think, you know, if it's a 3-man team tournament, you save your best player for last usually. But with a lot of this, like, even if he's your best player, you don't want him to be up against 6 people. Just because, like, the mental pressure is going to make him not play as well.
So put Zappa in. Let's see what he can do. See if you can lighten the load any for KOUJI.
Yeah.
You know, at best case scenario, he's able to trim it down to only, like, 3 players instead of 5.
Going with Cat. So again, this is Sora's. Like, this is bottom 1. But he can still mess you up. But it's against characters like Cat, characters like Jita that have those buttons that can just throw out mid-range without even thinking about it. Because those will stuff Sora's rush punches and things like that.
Yeah, let's think about who he has to run through, though. He has to run through a Charlotta. He has to run through a Percival. He has to run through Bagi. He has to run through a Lance, too. That's a hell of a roster to have to deal with this character. Just rush punch, rush punch.
Yeah, and you can do that on reaction too, right? With easy input, if you see the B, just right away. Even I can do it online, so it's not that hard. But you got cornered. All right, that's plus.
That's also plus.
Yeah. But it's over. Like, it's plus, plus, and then it's done. There's no, like, pressure resets, and he's out of range. It pushes him out of range there. Okay. Handling the rush punch with the drill. Bagi with the life lead. Ooh, he didn't take the bait. That was super nice. We saw that earlier with the Charlotta that was just running up and doing neutral jump, but dude, Zappa's one step ahead. He's like, nah, I know what you want. I'm going to anti-air you.
Bagi now backing off.
Nice dodge.
Flash
yeah.
and then DP after. Wow.
He dodged. He
yeah.
saw the EX. It's
just reacted.
Same thing. Oh, okay. Whiffs. Easy DP punish. And again, there's that 2B right, just stuffing the rush punch right now. Bagi got the corner. Zappa's just going to burn all of his stuff. Just kind of get some real estate. Just get out of there. Get some room to work with.
Yeah, Bagi got the jump in. No conversion, though.
Oos,
Here we go. Gustav.
Oos. Another one. Yeah, that move got damage buff plus 100. It hurt before. It hurts even more now.
Cross up and now going to push Zappa towards the corner. Gets his throw off of his plus frames there.
Yeah, this character has
Empty
no
throw
reversal.
again.
Only super.
Yeah, that's the thing. His unique ability, right? Has 3-frame startup. Not true invuln defensive option, right? He has to wait until he has to really use SBA, right? Crouch heavy.
Nice. He
Wow.
dashed all
Cross
the way under there.
Yep. Gets the low confirmed too. Push towards the wall.
Oh, that was a big chance for Bagi. He didn't get it.
Bagi with a chance to close it out.
Oh
Oh my God.
That 5C is nice. That's one of his better buttons right there. You saw how active it was. Just stayed out there. Zappa had his back to the wall, but stayed alive. All right. Bruce. And again, just pushing to the corner. But Bagi immediately just DPing. He's not afraid. No one's really been punishing him. 5C. And there, just backdash. Didn't have the drill ready. And oh, he had it again. That
Big
sucks.
jump in. Oh, but you put the brakes on the combo.
Sora's anti. He had the right idea. He knew he was going to do the neutral jump throw bait.
Bagi DPs. This game has been very, very strong. Very strong reads.
Mashing.
Wow.
That was 5C. He was mashing 5C on reversal. Let's go.
Some Street Fighter 5, just crush counter.
Yeah, and it baits the DP. All right, Zappa. Okay, taking out Bagi. Let's go, Soras.
He's apologizing. He's like, my bad.
Who, Bagi?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Come on, man. You just cheer for him, you know? If he's on your team and he's DPing and it's working like that, but eventually your luck's going to run out no matter what.
And his ran out in the worst possible moment.
DP. And so Bagi's out. You send in, I mean, doesn't matter who you send in. Everyone's pretty good. Charlotta.
Yeah, they still have Kaityo, they still have Fukku, they still have Fenrichi. And still Kinji, too, right?
Yeah, they still have the Lance, right? Lance, Charlotta, Percy.
Percival, and Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne. And yeah, against Soras, like any of these characters is a fine pick. There's no like, oh no, hold on, save him. But you do have to take him out, right? Because KOUJI's waiting. That's what you really have to be worried about. So don't save. Like, just make sure you take him out. And then I would just put up your best guy right now. Because whoever you beat, KOUJI's coming next. Like, you're going to have to take out both of them. So there's no point trying to save a character. It's like, go, let's go. They're thinking. Fenrichi's coming in. Fenrichi, another player that's still, you know, this kid's a legend, but still hasn't really been doing work. He's still getting a feel for his Percival. He's been in a lot of these exhibitions. Hasn't really been too much of a factor. And he was dodging. He was dodging KOUJI earlier too. So I think he's like, no, put me in. I'll take out Zappa. Someone else got to take out KOUJI. But let's see. Let us see. Youngblood Fenrichi. BB Legends. One of the first master rank players with Cat, but switching over to Percy.
Abandoned her.
Yeah, switched over. Hasn't been seeing success. I mean, none of the Percys really have been seeing the success that they've been promised. Very interesting, too, the players that were saying Percy was the best are Cat players. Huh? What's going on? Cat players have been beating everybody. They were just trying to get rid of their character, and they're on reaction to the B. You've all day to just react to that. With punish at 5C. As good as that 5C is, it does have a lot of recovery. So a character like Percy with that amazing 5, you can easily just see that. Just 5B, blow it up.
Obviously one of his best buttons, right? Dash up lows. Zappa still with his back to the wall. Nice neutral jump, Fenrich, but couldn't get max return out of it.
Look at that.
Just poking away with stand medium.
5B. Zappa took a step back, though. So he whiff punished with his own. That roundhouse, that 5C, really good button. That's going to be it. But you see the struggle, right? You see the struggle here from Soris. How aggravating is that? Just Percy one bunch 5B, 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 5B. It's like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Currently has one stack.
Behind the back, all right.
Deep anti-air here.
That's because he tried doing a cross-up. Like sometimes you saw again.
Again, running back.
Stop. Zappa's too good. You saw in the last match. He's willing to hold down back. God, real. And that's a Sora's round, right?
That was a fast round.
That's a Sora's round. Like when things go his way, you die so fast. You're like, wait, what happened? What happened right there? Because you don't notice. Like you're taking that chip, you're taking those little punches. It adds up. So when he does hit that big combo, you're like, wait, what happened?
And then that's the counterplay too, right? Percy can delay his landing attack.
Scoop.
Command grab.
Got the corner.
The ender, shallow damage though.
And again, Zappa waking with buns. Another one.
Wow, another crouch heavy.
Stop jumping. Sora's anti-air is bad, by the way, guys. It's very, very, very slow compared to some other moves. Oh, he tried to command grab
just a little bit too early and then cue it up in the again.
He's dead. He ran. Oh, he's
that's just skybound.
Chip's coming out. There it is. So no, it's not gonna hit, but punch.
Or to be able to get that space. Oh, gets the cross up hit.
Stop! What are you doing? He's not dead though. Chip. Oh, and he mashed out. What
a match!
Bro, what are both of these guys doing? I have no idea. So Sora's gets a guaranteed punish on that super. A lot of characters can't punish Percy's super in the corner. Sora's EX punch is guaranteed punish, but I guess Zappa didn't believe, or he didn't know. He instead dodged, wanted the DP to come out. It didn't. Fenrich had EX fireball, and then he dashed in. What's going on? The scramble. Scramble god.
You got to talk about KOUJI. He ran through, what, like 8 players? Yeah. You got to talk about NO. He ran through a really strong 3 back-to-back-to-back. Is zapapoyo Soris about the...
It's all about the timing, too, right? It's all about, winning 2 in the beginning and winning 2 at the end. That's how you finish. He didn't do anything early on, right? He lost his first life.
But like you said, coming on strong at the end like this?
When you need it, when you got to put the team on your back. But let's see, who they put in? Fenrich is out. He took out Fenrich. He took out... Who was the other one? All right.
KAITYO's someone stepping up, though.
They're putting in Charlotta. So, again, this is a matchup that's good for Charlotta because even though, what's his name? Sora's a close-range character. He doesn't have a reversal, so when Charlotta does get her pressure started, she can just kind of go ham. And she does a lot of chip, too. So she's like, look, I out-damage you. My pressure is scarier. I'm just a better version of you. Yeah, like this, you just gotta hold all this. Yep. You gotta hold all this. So Zappa, what are you gonna do? The other thing too is Zappa's been going that anti-air a lot, but
that's gonna be very difficult to make it work effectively against Charlotte.
His anti-air is slow. Her jump is the fastest in the game. EX hand reversal, not sure what that was.
Yeah, how is he gonna deal with that when it comes up?
Jump back,
beautiful neutral jump. Yep.
EX Rush just run up low.
Slides and
boop. Got him. No, don't try, man. Behind the back, all right.
Oh so my God, the crouch heavy again.
He's been winning. Anti-air is definitely like no one is stopping. He's just running and jumping. He's holding down back every time.
Yeah, you saw some counterplay from Fenrich, right, with the delayed jump attack from Percival, but aside from that, he's still been very, very good about landing it. Rare miss there, like you said. Charlotte's jump a little bit awkward. Plus frames again, off the rocks. And just poking with stand medium. Not really mixing. Just, are you going to respect it or not? Stand heavy from max range again.
Try to demon flip. Just do crouch
and look
heavy.
at the return from that.
All right, good challenge right there. Get off me. Get my
Cross
space.
slide
And then
pressure, then just mash. In a skybound.
yeah, that's it. Zappa, he mashed, what, 5C? He mashed wake up 5L. Again, he woke up and mashed again here.
BBCF fought so well. I didn't even know. I can't even fathom how the score is even right now. But are they going to fold the Soris like this?
He's first to one.
Oh,
I mean, the way
God.
You can't call it swords.
This
It's
is all.
Zappa.
This
It's
is
Zappa.
Yeah, I mean that's true. That's true.
Wake up mash. Like, I'm gonna mash now. Like, I'm just gonna hold down back. I know you're gonna jump. How many counter hit anti-airs have that been? Why are they jumping like this? And why are they getting anti-aired like that? You know, like Grant's got the godlike anti, like Cat's got a godlike anti-air, Percy anti-air godlike. It's not that, Swords, his anti-air is so good. It's just Zappa's got a read on everybody. Why they all keep jumping? Why they all getting lit up like that? 2-2. Who do they have left? They got Kinji, right? Kinji Lance?
Kinji Fukku.
And Fukku. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Yeah.
You got
no,
Fukku, I guess. Don't save the Wayne for your anchor. You know they want to save Kinji, too, for KOUJI.
For KOUJI, yes. But that's if they get over Soris. That's
just put in Fukku right now. Just put in Fukku and pray. Everyone's just dead in the lobby. Put in Fukku. The Lil Waynes did work today. They do work every week. They always catch a couple bodies there. Yggdrasil out there. Saving them. 2-2. Yeah, Zappa playing good. He's playing good. People are playing. I don't know. You really say scared. It's just they can't get his rhythm. He knows when to mash. He's just dashing in their face sometimes too. Just dash up low, 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 low. People too afraid to press a button to stop him from getting in your range. You know his run. He's not like Jita. He's not like Grand.
I think that's it, dude. There's no way with Kinji and Fukku to go. It's very hard to. I don't know. They still have to get past Zappa, but I don't like having those two be the ones that you have to bet on beating KOUJI like that. I think this is heavy BBTAG advantage at this point.
Kinji's mad close though. He was really the first time he was really close.
Yeah.
And it's first to one. Anything happened to first to one. I beat Omito in the first to one. Anybody can do it, but I still think you put in Fukku right now.
Yeah, you have to. That has to be the call.
Put in Fukku. Pray something
he can
happen.
Yeah, pray he can just make something happen against Zappa, take control, or and then you hope that Kinji can get it done against KOUJI in the next match after that.
They're still debating. Oh no, Fukku. All right, so Fukku entered the room. They're gonna put in Fukku. They're gonna save Kinji. Uh-oh. The BBTAG, Obama's angry as you are. They've been putting results up. The BBTAG community. They lost the Guilty Gear, but they did work in the community battle. They placed higher than BBCF in the community battle. And now they have the one-on-one showdown. The BBTAG might again prove they are the true.
2020 has been the worst.
They are the true BlazBlue game.
Somebody has to correct this timeline. This can't be how it ends. Not like this.
The BBTAG. We don't need any of those fancy mechanics like walking. We only run. We only need run.
This is the worst year ever, man. Man, I'm out of here.
All right, so 2-2. This is it. First to two between these teams. Ran up, tried to 5C. I don't know what happened right there. Nice, on reaction counter to the B ground pound.
Jump in, Fukku just getting punched in the stomach. Eats the rocks. Gonna lose a little bit of real estate for that.
Call the boys.
Zappa. Just walk back and then just gets right back in his grill. Shingun punch.
Damn, you can punish that? I didn't know that. You just punish that 5C.
Just guarding it, then just dash up, crouch light pressure. Was looking for the air-to-air, can't get it. Counter hit punch again though.
Here we go. Now let's see Zappa.
But his health, he's got weight. He's got a lot of HP to be able to work with here.
Okay, running unblockable there. Took some chip there. All right, yeah, he was doing really good in the beginning, but at the end he took a good chunk. So now, yeah, we're back even. And again, Stars doesn't have like a crazy super. He bet. Again, they're like these are like the little read situations, and Zappa been guessing right all the time. He pressed 5. You can press 5. He pressed 5B.
Oh, fishing with the heavy.
Yeah. Again, mashing, no counter. Right. Oh, there's a counter that
what
time.
What a dodge, though, from Fukku.
They just run up throw. That's it. Zappa, again, just staying like he's not afraid. You see how slow he is, too, when he runs forward. People are just, they're terrified. All right, the boys in there counter. This time Zappa's mashing gets interrupted. Fukku doesn't get the ender. That's the nerf, right? Poor Luane, they nerfed his auto combo. Snuck in another grab. Big lead right now for Fukku. Yeah, this is a big lead, and we saw how much damage he took from Yig in the last round. So this is going to be it. Yeah, just pop him up with the party poppers. Pop, pop. Okay. Sigh of relief right now for the BBCF team.
He earned that with that backdash sweet punish.
Wait. So who's going to go down to their anchor right now?
Oh, man. I don't like this one bit. Okay, Fukku in control.
Nice anti-air. Didn't get the combo, though, unfortunately. Frame trapping, all counter. Zappa just pressing every button.
Yeah,
counter.
He's not getting strong return from it, though. Putting the brakes on these combos, not believing. Oh.
Get out of here.
He punched the shit out of that dude. Oh, God.
Counter just gets thrown, and now like this, Zappa turning it around.
Yeah, close medium pressure, too.
Chip is adding up.
His 4-throw Oki's so good. Stand me. That's it. Yeeg. But Zappa has enough health to be able to deal with this.
I don't know. He took a lot of damage last time.
40%. That's the mark.
Good. All right, jump. You don't jump against that. Nice dodge. EX punch.
That's it.
No, too far. It's not going to hit. What are you doing, Fukku? Oh, my God. Come on. Come on.
Off the rocks.
Oh, no.
Can't
Didn't
confirm
get the
it.
combo. That's tragic. Running away, and then boom.
Stand medium. Oh, my God.
The scramble at the end. Yeah, he just bounced. He bounced. He's like, that was bullshit. I'm out of here. That's super. He wasn't even close. I think he was mashing EX punch. He wanted EX punch, but he mashed too hard. He got the super instead.
If Zappa pulls this reverse 5-0 off, y'all got to tell left, man.
Left was wrong.
I mean, was he? I mean,
Left's
I
never
think so. You gotta definitely consider it now. But I agree with what you were saying. It's not so much about what Sories is doing; it's more about what Zappa's doing. His anti-airing, his patience, and his ability to switch. He knows when to switch it on. Pile on the pressure, dip out.
Yeah, when you play a rare character too, or like a weak character, you have a lot more experience fighting, the other matchups than they have fighting against you. Because not many people, I think there's only like 2 or 3 swords in the master rank. So he knows what works. He has like switching it up. He knows like, this might not be real, but you're not ready for this. I'm ready for this. I've done this 100 times. I'm gonna press this button right now. But yeah, Zappa, huh? KOUJI just cheering, probably like, just do it, man. Just do it. I don't want to be the anchor. Kinji got all the pressure. Kinji went 0-1 earlier, too, right? He didn't win it at all before. And now he finds himself as the leader of his team, the last hope right now for BBCF.
But this is tall order. First of all, he has to stop a hot player right now.
It's only two. But it's only 2 people. It's fine.
He has to combo that in the KOUJI.
Yeah, first to 1. I'd be fine if it. This is fine. This is definitely not the pressure of, like, I got to beat 6 people.
I don't know, man.
It's only
I don't know.
2. It's only 2. And, of course, Lance, again, this is a matchup. So Lance does well against Ladiva. I don't think anyone beats Ladiva. Does well against Ladiva and beats Soares. Because that keep away, the projectile, so he's got no way to deal with the
Yeah, like
fireball.
you said, it was close the first time they played, too. First to 1, it can happen. But you gotta get over a hot Zappa right now.
You
can't even think about KOUJI right now. You gotta think about his.
Exactly. I'm to blame for that too. I've been thinking about KOUJI. Because it's like someone take out the Soares real quick, but no one's been able to do it. And now they're on their last life. Kinji Lance. This matchup too is just talking about how Lance is just so free to just move around and escape and everything. So it's the same thing we see how Ladiva has to kind of get on top of you to make things happen, and Lance can just teleport. Same thing with Soares.
Oh my God, air-to-air counter hit right off the bat. Kinji back to the wall. My question is, Zappa, what do you have planned for these teleports?
I'm out.
Okay, just wall jump. Yeah, play it safe.
Try to do a fireball, but no. There we go, yeah. So delay teleport there, blows up the anti-air, and now Kinji getting started. Tick grabs. Soares is no DP, but he has a mash. He mashed out again. 5H there from Soares. Very, very slow in recovery, so the teleport landed with enough time to punish.
Ice empty low, blocked by Zappa.
Kinji just chilling, waiting for the ice to come back.
Stand medium.
Yeah, didn't have to confirm right there. Kinji's running, man. Gotta fight this man. Gorilla Blade. No, that was a mistake. He's dead now. Kinji, come on, that was the round.
I don't even know what happened there. Oh my God, Zapapoyo right now on event point. On the verge of a 5-0 reversal against BBCF.
And that's a good start. Count
Is BBTAG the one true game?
Count it, confirm. Kinji.
Oh, Growler!
Punish that. Oh, he wanted to punch just a little bit too far. He had the right idea. That move sucks. Slide under there. No mix, just wants to run in there and grab. Kinji looking shook. 2C5 trying to frame trap, trying to blow up. Recognize Zappa's been mashing now. Got a corner combo.
Okay, Kinji, okay. In control.
He got no projectile, though. So no projectile mix-up. Let's go for that instead.
Goes for empty low. Zappa bites, though.
Got a lot of life. All right, there, the throw to seal it out. All
okay,
right,
Kinji, yeah, bring this back. Bring this back.
Don't lose the swords. Come on. Come on, Kinji.
Not like this. Come on, Kinji, you got to bring this back, man.
He looks shook, though. He's just running away for dear life.
Gorilla Blade, okay. Falling attack. Push to the wall.
Ice is available, too. Lets it rip. All right, he's taking risks now. And again, he got hit, but he keeps mashing.
He was mashing.
He got counter for mashing. He just kept mashing.
That's some manly stuff, bruh.
Punish, there's no need to teleport. You got the hit anyway.
To the other side.
Ice push super, though. And just mashing again. You're minus 1,000 after that. He just mashes. Does not care. Kinji's in trouble. 5C mash. He's dead in one more hit. You got Telly. You got his...
Oh, my God. Kinji.
You got the wall jump. He wants out. Yeah, he got out.
Got your light, but then back away. Gorilla Blade right back into the corner. Not like this.
No, yeah.
No. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Yeah, he had it, too. He had the right idea. He saw the jump. He wanted to do the air unblockable super, but a little bit too fast. Soares has that crappy slow jump. But damn. Well, how many was that? 5?
That was 5 straight. Zapapoyo ran it back against BBCF.
Soares?
That cements 2020 as this has to be the worst year in human history, dude. How? We're on the wrong timeline. This shouldn't be happening.
The BBTAG.
The BBTAG is officially the one true BB, the inheritor of the franchise. Majin Obama was wrong all this time, you know.
I want to see the whatever list. I wonder, you know, like who beat who? Because it was what? Zappa did 5 on his own?
Zappa did 5 on his own.
Then
KOUJI-KOG had like 8 or 8?
7 or 8, right? So
yeah.
More than half the work was done by 2 people.
And Fastiva and Soares carried BBTAG.
BBCF was mainly Daiwa, right? Daiwa was the one doing work right there.
NO had some key eliminations. Daiwa, NO. Monster had a big stop against KOUJI. He broke his streak. Then who else?
But yeah, Zappa, huh? Yeah, they're all down. The BBTAG, baby.
Oh man.
You can't be putting it in quotes anymore, like down there. Again, the new BlazBlue in quotes. Look at that. The disrespect here. I said you should have been playing, man. You should have been playing. But yeah, BBTAG now that's twice. They did better than BBCF in the first community battle. In the direct showdown, they beat them again. And I still think they took a life away from Purepure. I swear. I think he got DQ'd earlier. But even with that,
I mean, it doesn't matter.
But again, so I mean, this was a good, you know, this was good. But I want to say, out of everything we've been seeing, the highest level of play was SNK. I think SNK. Well, Guilty Gear was good too, right? So Guilty Gear has consistently won, but I feel like SNK team that we saw last week was the highest level of play the whole time. SNK, I said I want to see SNK versus Guilty Gear. Obama said no good because it's KOF versus Guilty Gear.
They already won.
It wasn't SNK.
Nah, man. Hell with that. You can't switch out 2 people and be like completely different
They needed a Matera on their team. They had to put a Matera. on their team. But yeah, I hope eventually we can, like, Kagechi will run back that community battle again where everyone just fights it off together in a 1st to 3. But this stuff is good. What was it, week 4 now we've done this?
Yeah, that's 4 weeks in a row, man. And again, you got to always give props, first of all, to the community members that organize these. You know, there's no companies behind these, pushing these or anything like that. It's just people out here that want to play, and they organize them, and they stream them themselves. And then, again, a huge thanks to Panda Global for seeing the value in that. We say it every week. I sound like a broken record by now. But if you play this game, if you have an interest in this game in any way, shape, or form, this is the kind of stuff that needs to be happening.
But you know what I keep thinking? I think it's like, you know, like you said, it's 4 weeks. We're out here every week, and it's only Japan. We only ever see Japan doing this kind of stuff. Like, cool stuff like this never happens in America.
Well, is that true?
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Well, maybe we should talk about. Okay. So,
what do you have to say, Obama?
I think you should say it. Let's go ahead and break it here. All right, go ahead. Breaking news. Talk to him.
So we got a surprise. We were able to announce this right now. So go ahead. Put up the graphic right there. So yeah, 4 weeks in a row, we've seen this happening in Japan. It's been super hype. It's been amazing. You guys have been tuning in. You've been showing the support on Twitter and in the YouTube comments and in the Twitch chat. So Panda Global, who's been, bringing me and Obama out here to do it, said, why don't we just do one in America? So look at this. We got the Capcom versus the anime team right there. So they're going to announce the full roster in I think this coming week or next week. But we got Jay Wong, NY, Chris G, and Punk representing Capcom. And then down there on the anime side, we got Shinku, that's 2-time BBTAG champion.
I've been waiting for this all my life. I can't wait. I can't wait for somebody to put these toxic-ass Capcom players in their place. We got beautiful dude.
And SKD,
Shinku.
But who's out? Like, I'm worried about who else is going to be here on the 7th. So, just looking at these 3, if I just had to look at these 3, I don't know. I think if I just had to look at the captains, I would pick the anime team. Justin was a beast, but he was also running early cat.
I think that's all he needs.
But now, I mean, that pressure, like if you play like Lagia, Justin could be like the American version of Lagia Cat, where just like the Stonewall defense. Chris G running Zoe. Chris G been grinding too.
Bro, I feel like I got to see these other 7, man.
Yeah, I got to see the other 7 too. I'm not saying like anime would beat Capcom, but I think if I had to pick,
who is Capcom? I think it's going to be the hardest pick. The hardest pick here is going to be seeing who Capcom gets.
I'm going to try to see how you can find 7 other people
that
play Capcom that have ever even touched a non-Street Fighter game ever.
Who are they going to? Yeah, that's who are they going to get?
It's going to be like the BBTAG team where they just pull in random people and be like they rep Capcom.
It's going to be what? Is it Cool Blue or the Cool Kid? The Cool Kid.
Cool Kid. They'll get Cool Kid in there.
Cool Kid. Who else?
They got PR Balrog. He's running Soras.
PR Ball. All right, PR Balrog in there. Wolf Crone.
They get Crone. Let's go.
Wolf Crone. Let's go.
Throw Perfect Legend in there.
Let's go. Let's make the roster.
Just throw Perfect Legend in there.
Wolf Crone, Perfect Legend.
Get him in there.
801 Strider.
Get Brian F. Put Brian F. in there. Come on. Let's go. Just get them all in there. We repping the Capcom right now. But yeah, the anime. So for the anime team, it's very easy, right? There's a very active scene out there in the States. It's got a lot of good names that they could pull from. You get Guyman. Panda Global, if you're watching, put Guyman. Please get Guyman on the team. Or put Guyman on the Capcom team. He played Birdie or something, Collie or something. I want to see Guyman. I want to see him just get washed there. But yeah, guys, this is happening Saturday, June 6th. This is at your time. So, you guys can do this at your time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I definitely will be tuning in. I'll be talking smack, cheering for whoever I feel like cheering for. But this will be really fun. So again, me and Obama every week talk about how in the current environment we can't really have offline events, so we have to go to the online events. And just doing a weekly tournament it's great. I'm not saying don't do it, but these events to me are a lot more interesting, a lot more fun. Having a unique theme or putting some actual pride on the line. So I'm very excited, and I hope this is just the first of many for you guys out there in the States.
Yeah, I really like about it because that's something we've been talking about every week too, right? We talk about Japan carrying this game, Japan actually showing heart for this game, running events, going out, not waiting for anybody else to hand them something, right? We want to play, we'll run our stuff. I am happy to see now in the West. You guys now you have a chance to be able to try to put yourselves out there and run some stuff yourselves. Let's go.
And it's also, again, it's a precursor because eventually tournaments will come back, right? And this game, as soon as you get that offline tournament scene, I know the guys in the States don't have the strongest, connections, infrastructure out here, but it'll be a little bit of preview. I can't wait, man. I can't wait till all this is over and we just get back that beautiful offline Granblue. We get the blow-ups. We get to see which community really is the best. We found out, we learned from all this stuff that BBTAG is one of the strongest fighting game communities in the world. We never would have known that without these tournaments there. But yeah, I think with that, we're going to wrap it up. More Granblue news. That is this one. This happened last week, like we said. We were just replaying it. This is our fourth time doing it. All of the archives, all the past tournaments, we saw what? Do you remember all of them? Guilty Gear versus...
GG versus BBTAG.
GG versus BBTAG.
Yeah, GG versus KOF.
GG versus KOF.
Yeah, SNK versus Dragon Ball. And now BBCF versus BBTAG.
Mm-hmm. So all four of those are up. The archives will be up on the Panda Global YouTube. If you like watching on Twitch, I think they're going to replay it later. We just saw the American 10v10s coming next week, so June 6th. So next weekend, that'll be there. I'm sure that it'll be up on this Twitch channel, and then it'll be up on the YouTube after that. What else is going on, Granblue? There's Rage League this weekend.
There's GG versus Persona in 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah. 2 weeks, that's another big one. The exciting thing is Persona. I think it's the first time we're seeing a full Persona team. Guilty Gear, who's been undefeated so far. Guilty Gear beat BBTAG. Guilty Gear beat KOF.
Against all odds.
Can they beat Persona, though? Can they beat the Persona team?
Persona just as scummy to me, man. They already drafted mad GG people. You saw
they just bring them over there?
Yeah, I'm like, come on, man.
Come on. But that's in 2 weeks. That'll be happening 2 weeks. I don't know if we're going to stream it or not. Hopefully we can. But I think that's it for today. I want to play now. But anyway, once again, guys, thank you for joining us. Follow the channel. Subscribe to the YouTube. Follow the Twitter. Thank you, Panda Global. This stuff has been very, very fun. It's been very beneficial to the Granblue scene, but just the FGC in general. We need more content right now. We're starving for this kind of stuff. Once again, I'm Juna, joined with the Mystery Man off camera, Majin Obama. Thank you guys.
Y'all already know, man. We'll catch y'all next time. Everybody be good.
Peace.